Welcome back to Run the Block. This is episode 22 called The True Alpha. I'm pretty sure I named that during the time when I was actually planning for this game, and based on the discussion we just had prior to starting up, I could very well be losing my mental capacities and memory. So instead of making a complete fool of myself, I instead am going to let them make a fool of me by telling you where they're at currently. There were some people who were saying that they'd already caught Alpha and it all won the lotto. They're millionaires. But I think that that person's a liar. Uh, let's go with the others. What are your notes saying? Where are you currently located in Dogtown?
All right, so last session, we successfully made it through the south entrance and immediately ran into a giant group of scavs. One Russian-speaking scav ran away, and immediately after we finished all the scavs off, we got another ping from Alpha, which happened to be the one that was running away, because the ping happened right next to us about a minute after we came in, and we've been following the pings. We went into a bar that was ran by a robot, and we found a dead, well-dressed gentleman in a stall in the bathroom.
Yes. And he had
And then we just got another ping
right, and ping 7.
down the road.
And yeah, that's down
Yep.
the road. It seems that he is headed northbound. And looking at your kind of GPS, your map, your presumption is that he is heading either to the marketplace or the scav haunt that you saw him ping at that's near the old Biotechnica museum. Now, again, Dogtown, it is a Biotechnica museum, yes. However, it is overrun with scavs and random gang affiliated shit. Nothing in this space is what it's meant to be. That's where we left off for sure, 100%. So the guy you found, just to make sure it's clear, and I did find my notes and totally remember this, but you think I'm lying? The well-dressed gentleman with the cyber deck. How dead was he? Like recently dead? Did I recall saying that? I can't recall if I said that or not. I don't want to contradict myself here because I didn't write it down in the
I
notes.
don't know that it was clarified that he was recently dead.
Okay.
You can hear me, yes?
Yes.
You said the bar was empty. The robot bartender assured us no one else was here.
Right.
Kincaid saw somebody under the wall of a bathroom stall.
Yeah.
Knocked, no response. He snapped it, went in, dead body, well dressed, clutching a cyber deck.
Yeah.
That's where you left off.
Okay, so then go ahead and make a first aid roll to see if you can determine how long he has been dead, if that's something you want to figure out.
Sure. First aid is technique.
Yep.
Is he the only one there?
Yeah. He's the only one that went to the shitter, unless you guys, wanted to hold hands and go together.
Nope, fine.
Okay. You're pretty sure that he's recently dead, but you can't tell if that's recently a week or recently 20 minutes ago. The blood appears to kind of coagulated a bit, so definitely not 20 minutes ago. But again, it could be a day, it could be a week, somewhere in that ballpark.
We're on Hollow. I'll tell Squints to get in here. I've seen him. Well, he pulled a bullet out of me earlier today, so.
Okay.
And I'm gonna search this guy's pockets.
All right. In doing so, you would find in the pockets, he has a wallet, but it looks as though the wallet has already been rifled through, and then shoved back into his pocket, kind of just haphazardly, with no contents.
No ID, anything?
No ID. It looks like that was taken as well. Go ahead and make a perception roll for me then. And then Squints, you're called.
Perception.
Yeah, you're called in via holophone.
Rather than, if I may offer, conceal reveal.
It's not. Let's go with
I'll make
conceal.
perception.
No, we'll go with conceal reveal. It's okay. And then when you hear what it is, you nailed it. Okay, so when you are kind of looking around the bathroom stall, what you notice is that behind the gentleman, kind of with the blood kind of sprayed all over the place, and like it already being in a state, it looks as though there is one partition wall on the left side where the I'm fighting for my life rail is located.
Yeah.
And it looks like that wall is kind of like offset, like it's not quite right.
Okay. I don't want to alert anybody. I'm still going to wait for Squints, but I'm assuming there's some kind of passage into the building from there. So, yeah, Squints, get in here. I need you to.
Coming. Yep.
Squints, get in the bathroom. I need you to look at this.
I'm coming.
Go
I'm here.
ahead and make a first aid roll.
First aid.
Or if you have
13.
paramedic, it would need to be
I do a
trained up.
paramedic, but my first aid's better.
Yeah. 13, again, you're in the same ballpark as Kincaid, to be honest. Like, this dude died about a day ago or a week ago. You can't be sure.
Yeah.
Why'd you bring me in here?
Can he
Perhaps-
be can I look through and see if I can find any distinguishing marks or facial recognition or anything like that?
So we kind of described his outfit, and we kind of described he's dead. Did we kind of discuss how he was killed?
No.
I don't remember.
Yeah, his face is hard to kind of get any actuation from because it looks like it's been kind of caved in. A person with a pretty sizable fist or blunt object has basically pushed this person's face to like meet the back of his head. And then the blood spray kind of all throughout the space is kind of what you'd expect of someone's face being kind of stoved in like that. The suit is expensive. It looks like it is like high dollar. Can't remember the name of the company, but it's like a New York tailor, New York based tailor, and he is wearing a watch that is kind of high class too. Other than that, not really any identifying markers. You can make a wardrobe and style on the watch or on the suit.
I'll let Squints do that. I'm going to check out the wall, the partition.
Okay, so finding it and kind of catching it. Do you have gorilla arms, Kincaid, or no?
I do not.
Okay, you kind of like try and force it, but it's really very difficult for you to kind of get a grip, and you can't really force the wall open. As you kind of like tap it and kind of like try and agitate it, your presumption is that it isn't supposed to kind of have that bevel to it, that weird kind of noticeable shift, but it's some sort of security locker that's concealed, like a hidden locker.
You can get a grip to gorilla arms it open.
If
Dude,
yeah,
I'll call everybody into the bathroom.
so everybody has a huge
You guys gotta see.
sausage party over a dead body inside of the. It's not the first time I guess this has happened. Once at Kincaid's apartment, now here. You guys have the fun that you have. We like Run the Block. It's a little bit of a different flavor. You get Grip in there. He's able to pop it right open. Inside, there is a storage locker that looks like it is Militech. And it appears to have a shit ton of assault rifles kind of just lined across the entire, like, interior of the bathroom space. There's probably in the ballpark of 20 Militech Ajaxes, which are their kind of more streamlined assault rifle in standard issue for NUSA military. There's one slot in the space that is missing a weapon. Based on the slotting, it doesn't look like it was for an Ajax. It looks like it was for something like a precision rifle or a sniper rifle.
Looks like our guy might have grabbed a gun on the way out. Because we didn't see any weapon in his hand, right?
No.
Yeah, but we also don't know how long this guy's been dead, so it could have been whenever.
It definitely wasn't recently. It wasn't like in the last 30, 40 minutes. It was at least a day, at most a week. So he didn't do it as he was escaping. The blood wouldn't have dried that much in the last 30 minutes or so when you were chasing.
I'll look at his cyber deck.
Okay. When you look at a cyber deck, you'll note that it is kind of an older style deck. It is one that you actually have, I believe. What the SGI Industries Alicia, yeah. So it is a very expensive, excellent quality cyber deck. It is kind of glorious. And it looks as though it has been welded shut. So it's kind of got the flip open display. Looks like someone has took the time to weld the display shut. The connector ports that are on it look like they went to the neck, but it looks like they were ripped out violently. So like they went into a Neuroport integrated cyberdeck port, and someone disconnected him.
Okay. Can I just grab it and take it for later?
Yep. And when Squints takes a look at it, the welding, it's garbage here. Some jackass who doesn't know how to. It's like when he took like a TIG and was like, like on a couple of spots. It's garbage. Whoever welded the thing shut is an asshole.
We've searched over the guy completely.
Empty wallet, sealed shut cyber deck, and the suit, and the watch.
What about the watch?
It is a very fancy watch. If you want to roll a wardrobe and style to kind of get an idea of what it might be,
I'm gonna fail. 15.
15 is sufficient. It lets you know the ballpark. It is one of the more fancier companies, and your presumption is just on value alone. If you're wanting to buy a watch of this caliber, like from a store, it's going to cost you somewhere in the ballpark of 10,000 eddies.
I'm gonna slide that watch on and see how it fits. And
roll a
Shake
d10.
hands with the dead body.
roll a what?
Roll a d10.
D10.
Yeah. It fits
A
perfectly.
1. Sweet.
Nice.
I have a nice watch now.
Yeah, and you're wearing it.
I am.
It
I don't like how you say that.
was actually cursed. So now,
God dang it!
There's a G on it.
What the fuck are
There's
you
a duck on
talking
my
about?
head in a dungeon.
It wasn't chained to a wall. You usually chain your evil items to walls.
Right?
No, it feels nice. It's definitely like it's got a nice cool feel to it. It's definitely good. Kind of like a high chrome finish, but as you're kind of inspecting it more, you realize that it's made out of platinum on its exterior,
Wow. Okay. Cool.
like a platinum electroplating.
The rifles on the wall, could I take a look and see how they're loaded? Is
Yeah.
there any kind of particular ammunition to them?
So what you'll note is that it looks like they have tracer rounds in them, so they are definitely military. If you're not familiar with what a tracer round is, when firing auto fire, militaries will often put in a round that has like a high visibility signature so that they can tell where fire is going.
Mechanically in the game, what does it mean?
Nothing other than you can tell what is being shot at.
Gotcha.
Are those weapons better than a Masamune?
The Ajax, I guess it's really kind of a preference situation. Let's send you the link with the info. Won't have to do this when we move over to Foundry. We can just drag and drop it right onto your sheet, baby. But for now, if you want to add it, you can. They are an excellent quality assault rifle with power rebuild. Shot capacity is 30 rounds. These ones would have a tracer at every 10 rounds, so auto fire will be sequencing. This exotic weapon can use armor-piercing ammunition, even though exotics normally can't. And also an Ajax can always receive attachments. So you can put like a grenade launcher under barrel, scope, fucking silencer, whatever you want. This bad boy can receive it.
Yeah,
I'll
I like
take one.
pirate.
All right. You got an Ajax?
Is it something in the compendium?
No. You can drag and drop an assault rifle in, and then just modify it. The excellent
Okay,
quality.
We'll deal with it later. I'll
Yeah.
just add Ajax to my weapons list and not fire it until I'm good and ready.
Sounds good.
Last ping, he looked like he was headed northeast. We might want to just start heading that way.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't have any means of identifying this guy.
Yeah, unfortunately, no. Okay, on your next ping, if you ping again, you'll see that it pops pretty close to giving you a distinct idea of where it's heading instead.
Is it the second 7 ping?
Yeah, it's actually an 8 now. So.
Right. Oh, he's going to the scabs.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to the scab haunts.
Makes sense.
If it is who we think it is.
How could it not be?
Good point.
Try to rush and beat him there, and or at least
Rush him and beat him there.
get him,
Yeah.
or get somewhere along the way, maybe.
Why
Beat
is he
him.
Russian? Oh, he's Russian.
I mean,
Wah,
how far
wah.
south we are, though, and how close that ping was to where we presume he's going, there's no way we're going to beat him there.
Right.
But we can go in and be ready for it to go in hot, because he's definitely going where his friends are.
He'll for sure be entrenched. Okay, is that the plan then? We're just going to try and make our way through downtown to get to where he's located?
Yeah.
Okay. I would like
We came here for a purpose. We don't want to stick around for too long.
I would like for everybody to roll a streetwise roll.
Oh, I'm so wise.
Damn.
Where's it at?
He was born on the street.
I think-
Social.
It's under social.
Social.
Oh, also that won't be a problem in the future either. If you're not sure where something is, there's a search bar. You can literally just go.
Squints is so streetwise. I bet Grip also got like a 25, but it's fine.
Okay, well let's see what he really got. I'll just click it. It's fine. Maybe, I don't know. Will his character sheet load? Probably not. I mean,
It wouldn't happen at Foundry.
they wouldn't.
We wouldn't roll a dozen ones in one session in Foundry.
No, you wouldn't. Fucking in the hey, check it out, come look. Fucking solution keeps rolling 10. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Oh right, we're rolling streetwise. Social. Ban it is a 15. Serviceable. So as you're making your way through town, you do notice that there is a high propensity for gunfire. And there are a couple of moments in the process where Squints, surprisingly, of all people, kind of avoids very hazardous situations that break out very suddenly. Like, I don't know if we should go that way. Let's wait here for a minute. And then seeing like 3 cars kind of roll in and just like an absolute massacre of a gunfight just happen as these 3 cars just shoot into the storefront. Like, nobody else saw it coming, but Squints was like, yeah.
Oh. Let's go.
And then, like, you
Got the
know,
Dogtown sense.
yeah.
He puts his ear to the ground.
He does the dog like them. Yeah. But you're surprisingly capable of moving around and maneuvering in this space. And what you find is actually very easy for you, Quince, is moving through kind of the debris fields and like destruction areas and kind of snaking your way through this space. For some reason, and again, entirely up to you how you want to roleplay this, but for some reason it just feels familiar. Like you've done this a bit. You were orphaned. You kind of spent a lot of time in Santo Domingo as a kid. You know, you kind of moved around broken up homes and stuff, and only really got into like the big city proper like when you kind of became a teenager. So moving through these kind of broken up buildings in the conflict area here, it just feels like nostalgic. For everyone else, for Leo, combat should never be this close. It feels a little too real. Like in that segment that I mentioned there, you watch like them obliterate like 4 or 5 gangers in the matter of like 3 or 4 seconds with their assault fire battery, and like them showing up suddenly. A rocket shot into one of the buildings, and people kind of like blast out the sides of it in parts. It happens very quickly in Dogtown. Kincaid, probably more like this lawlessness is the reason why the fumble kind of rolled out. Like, I can't believe there's no beat cops. There's not even a donut shop at the. It just feels very. It is very much the night to the night city. It feels hopeless here. But you make your way through, and you come to a point where you're at about where that ping is located, the last ping before entering in, and a new ping will pop up inside of that same fourth ping. And you're pretty sure that they are in there, they're locked in there, and they are kind of holding there. At your location where that happens, you'd also see that to the north of you, there's a big glass reflective kind of paneling pyramid shape, and there's kind of like a glowing light, almost like the advertisement lights all over Night City, that kind of beacons off of it specifically. You can see the signage on it, Heavy Hearts. Leo, you've been here before, but at nighttime, and for you it's very much a stark difference in daytime. At night, you're not able to see the horrors of Dogtown. Everything's kind of muted and black. The occasional pop of muzzle flare, but nothing like absolutely watching and witnessing, seeing on display the horrors of like a woman and such, like kind of blasted across the streets. Like, it's not that bad when it's dark. And then of course Heavy Hearts, and it's glowing green and bright purplish colors. It's very beautiful, but now it's like it's almost like an emotionless, just corporatized thing that sets inside of the dusk wasteland that is Dogtown, surrounded by the carnage of the combat zone. But yeah, it's not too far from where you're located, and then kind of up the hill on the right side, kind of moving towards the walls on the eastern side of Dogtown, you can see the structures up ahead. They're strange museums, Biotechnica Museum, and oh god, what's the other one? Bear with me here for a second. Locations in Dogtown.
Is there a hatchet on the roof of that pyramid?
You want to go up there and check?
For Thor's hatchet?
I know what's up there. But do you want to go check?
No.
So the Biotechnica facility, and because I never even care about making handouts in this game ever again because it's just so fruitless an endeavor. This is what the facade of that facility looks like, and that's on the northernmost side. You can kind of see the shape of it, like right here. You see what I'm talking about? I'll display that here. For those watching at home, Biotechnica, big beaten up just facility. It's called the Biotechnica Venture Center. And then on the right side of it, where they're actually located, according to the ping, I believe that is the Akebono. Is the Eventide Resort and Spa.
From where we are at that ping, can we see any movement outside of that building? The spa?
Outside of Eventide, at the base of it, yeah, no problem. Let me show you the picture of it, and you'll kind of, if you play the video game, you'll kind of get a recognitory patterning. Hopefully, it is a place that is prominently featured in said game.
I didn't have the DLC.
At the base, oh, fair enough. At the base of it, there is kind of like a courtyard, and just like if we were the camera, kind of just behind us would be a basketball court. There is kind of like an up area that kind of goes into these overgrown and kind of debris destroyed areas where hotel rooms would be. And based on the ping, it would be kind of that big structure that looks like a big disc. Beneath that, and kind of in that structure beneath that, is where the ping seems to be coming from.
You said there's movement like down, like near the basketball court area.
Yeah, there's some people playing basketball, but they don't. I mean, like, they don't look like they're gonna mess with you. They also don't look like they're gangers or scavs or anything. And then there's some people watching, up in the buildings. There's definitely signs of movement, but nothing that's kind of like noticeable as being kind of noteworthy. If you'd like to make a perception check to see if you can see like guard movements, scav movements inside, you can try for it. Yeah, so looking at it, you feel like there's a lot of activity in that tower segment, which you think is also where like the elevators used to be, or were supposed to be. You get a vibe that they're using the main kind of suites section of the hotel as their base of operations. But based on Alpha's ping, he's probably at the base of it, not in it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll relay that information.
Okay.
Would our best bet be to go through the hotel rooms to get down in there? Or do we need to go up to the base and then go down, you think?
I'm not familiar with the area. Would Grip know anything? He's actually been to Dogtown before. I don't know. I don't expect him to know this building inside and out.
I would say that Grip is mainly on kind of like watchdog duty and kind of making sure you guys don't run afoul of any problems. What he would say in response to just kind of speaking for Zach in this regard, he hasn't really been in the haunts of Dogtown. Most of the places he's gone to have been like Heavy Hearts, Black Sapphire. He's had a dip back in the back corners where the bars are located, but he doesn't really kind of like come into Dogtown to work. It's always been for purchases at the marketplace or like leisure at the other spots.
We could always hit up. Oh my god, what's her name? The one that sent us here. Fuck.
Rogue.
Rogue. We could always let Rogue know that we found like his location, in case she wants to send anyone this way as backup. And also,
I doubt we get backup. We were hired to get this guy.
Yeah, basically.
It's hard enough to get us inside.
Do you text that to her? Because I mean,
We can reach out to her. I don't have a problem reaching out to her and asking if she has any intel.
She would
That's
reply,
like,
"You're in Dogtown."
That was the job.
She would say, "That is the job. Do the job. Stop asking for handouts." Would be her response in text.
Well, we're not going to get anything done sitting here. Might as well move up and see what we can find out.
if I get a little closer, I can try to get a feel for who all's in there.
Yep, let's move up.
Okay. So you head on up that way. As you're kind of making your way, looking for a way. I need probably the first time we're going to see this in Cyberpunk, but I need a wilderness survival roll.
Where is that under?
You have to find it. I'm not telling. And if you can't find it, you can't
Pretty
roll
sure
it.
it's
Education.
God damn it. You're supposed to share notes.
Not bad.
We're decent at it for not having it trained.
Oh. Yeah, not bad, Kincaid. So apparently you were a Boy Scout.
All three of us.
No, you're the only one that passed the DV.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So apparently you were a Boy Scout, and you strangely know about California plant life. You're an older guy, so they probably kind of, taught you this maybe if you went to camp when you were a kid or something. But you know what poison ivy looks like. And it looks like a lot of the plant growth here is that. You're aware that not everybody has, kind of heavier pants on, like you probably do. And you would know that it could basically become an irritant if people kind of touch it or get up against it. It will cause a very horrifically itchy rash. I don't know if you've ever had any
Yeah.
exposure to it.
Squids. Don't touch this.
Oh.
Is there any net architecture as we get closer?
You're scanning for net architectures, and you are seeing sequences of net architectures in the building. You would note that the two that you're able to spot, just due to distances, they appear to be keyed to lights, and they appear to be keyed to motion detectors.
Can I access them before they detect us?
Maybe it's poison oak. Poison oak. Yeah, California's poison oak. Not poison ivy.
Okay.
Because what Elizabeth just said just made me aware.
I still tell him not to touch it.
Yes, yeah, correct. Correct. That is a smart plan of attack.
I don't touch it.
Me either.
Because you have poison ivy here, right? In Indiana?
Yes, we
Yeah.
do. We also have poison oak as well.
I think we have both.
We have swamp puppies in here.
Sure.
That sounds cute. Are they nice?
They eat people.
Oh.
Only when they grow up.
Okay.
Little alligators.
Are you researching poison ivy?
Yeah, because what she said was like, this feels familiar. Because I remember somebody, like, when I told them poison oak, I've always hated poison oak. It's just so bad, like, right after you touch it. And someone said to me, like, no, it takes a while for it to, like, show up and start to blister. But yeah, the oil can cause irritation, like, shortly after touching it on oak. And then will last a while after that. Quite a while after that. It's
So these motion detectors,
one of the worst.
are they the kind that turn lights on? Is that what we're talking about? Like motion lights?
No. Like, they are able to detect motion that passes underneath them.
Okay. Can I reach that architecture before it's tripping?
I could also be allergic to it. I'm allergic to silly string, so who knows? I'm allergic to all sorts of weird stuff. Yeah. You won't need to roll. If you're just trying to turn them off, you can. However, what I will note is that if you shut them down, that will probably be noticed as well.
I actually want to see if I could ping.
Ping them? Oh, great. Cool. Go ahead and make a interface roll for ping. Yeah. So when you ping out, you'll note that there's a total of about a dozen of these lampposts with net architectures, the base architectures. And they all seem to be interconnected at a central hub that is well outside of your range. You're pretty sure that if you start kind of pathfinding and kind of making your way through to it, you're extending your dive, which means you'd have to hard link into one of the lampposts and like full on deep dive into it to bounce through them. You won't be able to do that with just deck tech.
Okay.
If you get closer to the source, though, you of course can link up to it, though. It's just the farther away you are, the hotter you'll have to burn to do it.
Yeah, I gotcha.
If he wants to get closer, we can walk around and see, act like we're just watching this basketball game going on. Or is that too far from where we're headed?
If you're heading up into the hotel area and kind of getting close to the poison oak and stuff, yeah, probably too far away for that to be a serviceable excuse.
Okay.
I mean, unless anyone else has any ideas, might as well keep moving up.
Okay. All right. So, and you are obviously now at this point kind of realizing that there's really no social method of kind of like talking your way out of a potential conflict. Are you moving quietly and stealthily, or still kind of brazenly through the space?
I think stealth is the
Stealthily.
move, if we had the option.
Okay. I'm going to give you two options with Grip. It's entirely up to you how you want to do it. Grip is either willing to stay with you and just be nearby, ready to fight in melee combat fisticuffs. Or if you'd like, he says he can kind of move to a different vantage point closer to the Biotechnica Venture Center to get like eyes on you and be able to fire with his sniper rifle down at targets that interrupt you. So you either have him act as like a punching bag, or you have him act as a Overwatch. And
I'd say
I like Overwatch.
Overwatch.
We're
What about
split 1-1.
1-1? So
Oh, damn it! Really?
comes to Zach. You know what? If you don't want to do it, just tell the audience.
We're going inside of this building. He might as well be with us as we enter. It's not like they're gonna send all of their forces outside to fight us for him to shoot at. We need him with us.
Okay.
And I need someone to take bullets for me.
Me too.
You know what?
Damn it hurts.
So much damage. I don't want to go back to Trauma Team Internet. Okay, so
I had
he's
that
with
one
you.
guy in a headlock for a while,
Before-
but that didn't count.
Before we get going too much,
Mhm.
you said we reset our luck.
Yeah.
What about hit points?
You can go ahead and get your body value.
Okay.
I'll be okay with that.
Good answer.
Too bad that doesn't repair my armor, but it's fine. I'm
Yeah,
just
there wouldn't have been time for you to kind of get a repair on your armor. However, Squints, if you want to apply an upgrade to each of them, you can. It'll just increase their max armor and their current armor by 1.
To what?
If you want to use your skill upgrade, your roll ability, you can increase their armor value by 1.
Yeah. No, I'll do anything I can to help. That's
You can do that for all of us?
I'd say with a tech bag, you can go ahead and throw down on that. Probably did that in the bathroom while you were all circle jerking over the corpse. It's totally fine.
yeah. So
Yeah,
armor
time to lift that watch
so
and everything.
both armor goes up by 1.
He's like, cool watch, and he's just like,
Armor max and armor value both
just-
go up by 1.
Oh god, what's the thing that goes over the PP in sports when you're in a football gear?
Condom?
A
Oh,
cup?
God.
A jockstrap?
A jockstrap. That's
a
the
condom when you play sports, yes.
fucking Jody. Jesus Christ.
It depends on how
Depends on what
much of a
game you're
contact
playing.
sports.
That is
Hey,
some,
what are we talking about
that
here?
is some high impact sports you're talking about there, buddy.
Sure.
Jody
Wrestler,
doesn't believe
buddy.
in two-hand
You gotta be careful.
You gotta wear prophylactic. Holy shit. So yeah, jokes aside, +1 to your armor current and maximum. That's fine if it goes over the normal 11 allotment. It cannot go over 12 though. 12 is the maximum for tech upgrade.
What if we
one
had a
real
heavy
quick
armor
question.
check?
2 questions at the same
The
time.
1 month exec trauma team package that we got,
Yeah.
is that how do we use that thing?
So there are 2 ways. You can either link it to your biomonitor if you have a neuroport. Biomonitors come included in that. And then the second that you hit 0 hit points, the call goes out. You then roll a d6, and in that many rounds, a trauma team evacuation would arrive. Due to the fact that you're in Dogtown, that value would be increased, though. It would be a d6 plus 30 seconds. So it would be a d6 plus 10 rounds.
Oof. Okay.
And alternatively, when you feel like you're being damaged, you can break the card, which calls Trauma Team in to recover you. And if you have no injuries and are not actually in threat, they will charge you for each bullet that they fire to extract you.
Now, I'll just go ahead and link mine now.
And also fuel costs, sorry. You said you're going to break your card? Or link it?
No, link it.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, so the second that you get...
My question
Go ahead.
was if we have a heavy armor check.
On
I can
hand,
go to 14?
if you're wearing a heavy armor jack and he tech upgrades it, yeah, it'd be 14.
Okay.
It's nastier when you get Metal Gear tech upgraded. 19.
19. How's it? I
Metal
thought Metal Gear was 15.
Metal Gear is 18. I think.
Is it really?
Yeah, the new Metal
Now
Gear-
there's an I think.
Hold on.
I thought Flak was 14, Metal Gear was 15.
Double checking. Metal Gear Red. 18 stopping power.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's what my next net runner's going to
Hev-
run, and he's going to be in a
heavy-
hover chair.
Heavy is 13. Flak is 15. Metal Gear is 18.
Oh damn.
Yeah, but
Maybe it is worth it.
it basically butchers your stats. Like, it's -4 to all of the moving. There are perks that offset
Being
that.
an
though.
overchair.
I'm gonna say not
There's
if you're in a
8
wheelchair.
Yeah, also, yeah, again, Delphi does have a suit of Metal Gear on hand, ready to rock and roll. It's like cop riot gear. She's just like in the fucking closet. She's ready to go. Okay, so moving stealthily, stealth rolls.
Well, that's the thing we actually do. Oh man. Uh-oh.
He's here just in time.
We brought you
That was
with
pretty
us.
good.
Hey, gorgeous. I understand
Next
work and
stealth
everything.
roll.
Don't worry about it. I love you. People watching at home, it's not your fucking business. I love Zach. And kid.
Thanks, man.
Fine. Well, God damn it. The wrong one! I also love that Zach.
Where's stealth?
Stealth is in her body,
Body.
buddy.
So weird. 14.
And obviously we're going to give Zach a couple seconds to log in. No rush, buddy.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
I believe in you. I'm actually, while you get that set up, I'm going to go grab some a refill of my water. Be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. Make it interesting.
You want to give me the elevator pitch of what I missed in the last hour?
Jody stole a watch. We grabbed a tech deck off of a rich guy.
That's all the
rifle
dude that
out
we
of a-
found in the stall at the end of last session,
Yeah.
by the way.
Oh, I was like, we just grabbing tech decks off dudes now? Fuck yeah.
Yeah, we found tech
Hell
decks.
yeah.
We,
This is who we are now.
We followed the ping to this like hotel place that,
Okay.
so we are trying to get in.
It's a scav haunt right near the Biotechnica Museum. And we're outside of it, about to go in. And,
Okay.
upgrade your armor by 1 point, both of them.
Yep, because I'm cool.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yep.
And reset your luck and gain your body and HP, if you didn't.
Did you mention the horrific nature of Dogtown?
Yeah, it's bad here.
It's bad here.
People are shooting guns.
Yeah, there was a lot of close calls, but Squints narrowly, had us avoid every incident on our way here.
Yep,
He's the most
Apparently-
streetwise out of all 4 of us.
so streetwise.
He's got big peepers. He can see danger coming around the corner. Gotta.
The big
Danger.
trooper.
What's up, danger? You're now currently walking up. If you look at the general post, there's that building that looks like it's got a big disc on top of it. You're going up into that, and there's Poison Oak, and Kincaid was a Boy Scout, so he knows about it. And I then had a fight with someone in the chat about how Poison Oak works, but it's deadly super Poison Oak of the future. I'm the storyteller. I'm always right. It's bad. Don't touch it. It's bad. I'm also petty. I could have just ignored that a little bit. Okay. Stealth rolls. Did I get one from everybody? Just need one from Zach. That's it.
He's going to roll a 15.
Okay.
Damn it.
So at this segment, what we're going to do is a bit of a skill challenge. This is effectively a situation where there isn't a need for a battle map, because situationally you're not able to kind of engage with directionality or your opponent due to where they're firing from. Squints, as you kind of step into this space and are kind of making your way through these hallways, a very strange thing happens. The ground explodes near you, very close to near you. And when it hits, about a half a second after that, you hear a which you would know is the report of a gun being fired. And you kind of look around, based on where it hit, you're pretty sure that someone up in the building just fired a sniper round down at you. So in this next beat, it is going to go you guys then me, but I need you to decide like if you wish to roll initiative for that to be the case, or if you want to pick your order and movement. And once we lock in,
Honestly,
we're locked in.
I'm kind of okay with initiative, just because people react at different speeds.
Go for it. Nobody contests. I'm going to put up an initiative tracker.
We need our tokens
Oh, yep.
to get on the tracker.
Just when I went for a water. Do. Kincaid.
Yeah.
Grip. Leo. Quince.
Oh, they're so small.
And
They're so cute.
Oh, they're wide now.
That
Look.
was a lot.
I was
Look.
zooming in.
Why is Squid still kind of got like a...
He's thick.
He's a thickum.
Yeah.
He's dummy thick. I love it. Okay. And now he's... I think Leo's smaller. I don't know what's happening. You're able to select your tokens. Got it.
Yeah, we got it. We're on the
Cool,
board.
cool.
We can move forward.
The initiative count will begin with the sniper who goes on 17. So that means that Squints, you would be the first to react. Obviously, I mean that kind of makes sense narratively too. So it goes sniper, Squints, Leo, even though people rolled higher because of him acting during the initiative.
I would dive for cover. If I figured out where that came from, I would definitely get away from that to break line of sight and
Okay.
go for
But
cover.
You aren't sure where it's coming from exactly. You just have a pretty solid idea of just generally it came from the big building.
Right directly in front of us.
The big round circle, yeah. Squint, if you're going for cover, got two options for you. You can either use your perception check to try and see where the sniper's located and take cover, or you can hunker down, which means you're basically putting yourself into full hard cover, like you are definitely not going to be shot at again. Those are your two options.
Oh, I would hunker down.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not trying to get shot.
Yeah, you see Squints kind of see the bullet and kind of do a skip, and then kind of rush over to a big concrete planter and dive behind it and hop in. Just to be funny, roll a d10.
Poison oak.
Yeah. If you you're fine.
7.
The planter you hit looks like it's pretty clear. It's got a tree in it. Okay. Leo. Again.
I'll try perception.
Okay. And are you also moving for cover as well?
Yes.
Not hunkering down, but kind of keeping an eye out. Go ahead and make a perception roll. The DV on this is 21, so yeah, nailed it. When you look up, you can see that there's no glint or anything. Obviously, that would be a stupid move for anyone to make. Instead, what you see is that you're kind of looking mentally, like Kang Tao training, where would it be? And when you're kind of looking, there's this just very specific way that the sunlight is hitting in this one segment of the kind of broken up structure on the right side, and near to where there's a little bit of landing on the right side. You can see a person has kind of set up between two two crates, and they appear to be kind of wearing a shawl that kind of keeps them in shadow and kind of makes them look like the just the natural effect of darkness being kind of cast by those boxes. And they have
So right side shipping containers, in between shipping containers.
And they have a rifle that looks like it's probably military grade, higher tier. And based on what it did to the concrete, you're kind of okay, this is very serious business.
I'll call it out. Right side of the building, between the shipping containers.
Okay. Kincaid? As far as distances go, he is, let me click the sniper rifle shot so you can see what the distances are for sniper rifles. And I will tell you how far out he is. So he's somewhere in the ballpark of 300 to 350 meters away from you.
That's pretty far.
Return fire is going to be very difficult, yes.
Is there any way I can cover grip for a return fire?
Well, there's plenty of spaces around you that will serve as cover. And if you want to take hard cover, like Squints, you're going to be taking an action called Hunker Down. Which will basically just put you in cover, but you're not aware of the world around you. Because you're literally pissing and shitting. So you don't need to cover grip. If you want to kind of use yourself as like a means of interjecting into like, you know,
I guess if we have the stuff around us, it would be unnecessary. Yeah, I'll hunker down.
I'm totally cool with you using your body to take shots.
Just hands up in waves in the open fields. I got
Me!
you covered,
Shoot
Grip!
me! And then like it snaps up to the scene with him, and he's like, "Fucking pig."
He wouldn't know what to do.
And then I body Kincaid for the third time this campaign.
That's Sun-Tzu shit.
Okay.
Learn your lesson, old man.
If you're going for cover, you can hunker down as an action. You were told approximately where he's located. Nobody knows exactly where he's located except for Leo. You have an approximate idea. So for the purposes of using evasion to dodge bullets, you have to see him. You cannot be, oh, he's over there, nebulously. So that is a mandatory thing if you want to be able to dodge bullets. You have to see where he's at precisely.
But now their perception check should be easier because they know
Their perceptions are augmented. That's correct. They will have help for that action, which means they get a +1 to their roll. Not a huge bonus. So, do you want to try and seek him out? Do you want to hunker down, or do you want to do something else?
Oh, you're still on me.
Yes. Because jump in front of Grip and waving your hands.
I was saying hunker down, but I'll
okay. Sorry,
make sure I can see him.
Okay. So then
So
go
you
ahead.
wanna-
Make a perception roll.
Perception?
Okay.
20.
So you do not see exactly what Leo's pointing out. The DV is 21. So if you want to spend luck, you can. It'll need 2 points to get the hit.
Well, he gets a +1 to that, but
Oh, right. Sorry. 21. You need 1 point of luck to get the hit.
Yeah, okay.
Yep, there he is, right there, shadowy. Okay, Kincaid done. Grip, you're up. Similarly, you have an idea of where he's at, but not quite sure.
I want to move to cover, but instead of hunkering down, if I pull out my tsunami arms, Nikomata, can I see him back?
It will actually allow you to see him without making a perception roll because it is thin cover that he's in. And yeah,
Oh, okay.
You can see the outline of him, and he can see the outline of you.
Cool. It's my turn to shoot.
Yeah, if you want to take a shot.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So at range, 350, it's a 17 to hit. That will hit. It'll pierce through the cover that he has, ignoring it entirely. It will hit him. His armor value is an 11. And it will damage him because it ignores half the SP value. So he will take
I got back. That damage was rough.
4 damage. You see him kind of like jump, and there's like a kind of like you can see like in the particle scanner, you can see like little bits of fabric like blossoming away from him as you seem to like just scratch like across like the interweave of his armor and inside of his cloak and throw a bit of the material back. And you can see as that's happening, like his scan kind of like walking towards you. You said you moved for cover though. I think you understand that
yeah.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So he's going to return fire at you. You're aware of his presence as long as you're looking down the scan. So what I'm going to say is you will have evasion, but because you are aiming down the sights, I'm going to give you a -2 roll to your evasion roll, just like I'm going to say that because of his blind position, he wasn't able to make a evasion check. So he returns fire. Nekomata downrange. Bang. Go ahead and make an evasion roll. And again, you have a -2 to the roll. So that is going to be an 18. So you will not succeed on the evasion unless you spend 2 points of luck. And you should have refreshed your luck.
We don't have a rocker boy.
Oh, right. Sorry.
You hush.
We've had a rocker all week, by the way, you guys. I just I took it as assumed.
No,
Okay.
dude, this
That's
is
great.
Mondays. We don't get the good stuff.
Yeah,
This
no,
is
because-
nothing but shit town.
Because of you, Jonah. If you ever watch this, just remember it's fucking your fault. And also Michael. 22 damage. It's ignoring half of your armor. Your body armor is what?
12.
So 6. You're going to be taking 16 points of damage. And for those who are watching, like when the round hit, you saw it kind of snuff the ground. On this next round, you can actually see the tracer line of it. It seems there's like a white kind of after smoke that's following it. If you've ever seen the movie Eraser with Arnold Schwarzenegger, that railgun effect is what we're talking about. And you'd see it pierce through the concrete and then slam through Grip in this very beautiful, like, just streak of a line. And the back half of it, like when it comes out of Grip, is slightly red. For you, Grip, you feel it, and it's more like somebody just like flicking you, but then you kind of feel this kind of like, as like it seems to catch up with the pain seems to catch up with the wound. And he pops up, so he was kind of like in a laying position. When he pops up, you can actually now see that his cloak is billowing. So for those who didn't see him before, you now can see him because he's given away his position. Squints. He's also ready to evade.
I want to try to look and see if there's a cover that I can run for that will spread me out a little bit, but also get me closer.
Yeah,
I know
absolutely.
we're super far away, but
Absolutely, no, totally fine. Go ahead and give me a perception roll if you're trying to do it safely. If you're trying to just advance quickly and just like haphazardly, like in a panic, then you can just go randomly, and then we're gonna roll randomly. to
I
see
would
if
want.
you're doing
I
it
would want
cautiously.
safe.
The perception.
19.
With that, you do see a spot just within running distance. You can't make the run now, but next turn you'll be able to run straight for it. Remember, these rounds are like 3 seconds, so like you're kind of just doing like a locked in, and so the next turn you'll be able to make the move. Leo.
Got it.
Can I just dash forward to whatever cover's closest? Or not closest, but just in the direction of him?
Yeah, so if you're trying to do the same thing that, and again, you're kind of coming at him asymmetrically, right? Because you're going up and around. So if you're doing what Squints is doing, I'm giving you the same option. If you need to find a space that you can get to with your run and your dash and make sure you're in good cover, perception check and then move. Or if you're just haphazardly going out that way, it'll be a random circumstance whether or not you're able to make it to cover based on your random run.
Nah, I'm just gonna run, but I want to use the dash action.
Oh, are you? If you run, you double your movement. If you use the dash action, then you're going to be out in the open and plus read your evasion roll.
Well, a chance I'm out in the open, right?
No, because you have to run to get to the next beat of cover.
Okay, I'll just run.
Okay. Roll a d10. If you roll a 8, 9, or 10, you do not make it to cover. Otherwise, you're fine. You are not in cover when you make it to the end of your run. Like, you're kind of panic running, and like when you kind of get out to where you think there might be cover, you're like, fuck! And it's like maybe like a meter or a few meters ahead of you and just outside of distance. Okay, Kincaid. And for you, Grip, you're kind of looking, and you kind of realize that like when you were scanning, that was like the first spot that you're like, oh, I should go. And then you're like, no, it's too far out. I wouldn't make it in time. And then you see Leo do it, and you're like, I wouldn't have made it either. Kincaid.
Grip's rifle takes 2 turns to reload.
Not the
doesn't it?
Nekomata.
Okay, so he is able to.
He can keep up with them. He's going to be able to fire 4 rounds. They're going to be able to fire 4 rounds. So right now, Grip's on the back side of it. So he's got 3 rounds left, and the other guy has 2 rounds left.
I'm going to take the actual dash action because I don't have as much run as Squints or...
Okay, so you're
Leo?
cautiously moving out into the open, but you're prepared to like dodge a bullet, and you can kind of you see where he's at with the cloak. Okay. Grip.
I'm actually going to charge my next shot.
Okay, so it's just a move action to charge a Nekomata if memory serves. So you can actually fire this one. And he has been charging his shots each shot, so noted.
Got it.
And I think I treated it as charged for the last time. Yeah, you ignored half of his armor and you shot through his cover. Okay,
Got it again. This time 17 for damage.
gotcha. He's going to be allowed to make an evasion roll, as mentioned. He is now on his, he's kind of in a Spider-Man pose. 23 on the evasion, which means that he will dodge unless a point of luck is spent
Does
on
he
this.
not get the -2 for
minus
looking down
2.
scope that I did?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Thank you. Good call. So then, yeah, that'll hit. 17 on the damage. His armor value is currently a 10 because he got hit last time, which means half would be 5. And he'll take 12 damage in him. Good stuff. Good checking me on my rules.
I got you.
When that one hits, that's a
Even
little.
when they hurt me.
That one's a little bit more substantive. Like when you hit, you can kind of see the cloak kind of like pierce. Like in anime, like sometimes when like a knife goes through like a cloak and it causes like that hole to appear in it, it's that, right? But you also see like in that hole there's like a bit of like a red kind of like cloud in there as well. You're pretty sure you kind of hit him like in the upper ribs or like the clavicle. All right. Grip, are you staying in position or are you going to try and chase after Kincaid?
Is there cover? Can I make it there in 8?
You can't get to another piece of cover by moving. You'll have to remain here for cover, or you're going to be out in the open like Kincaid is. It's
No,
a
I'm
run.
gonna stay in cover.
Okay. So the scab,
just trading.
the scab is kind of like looking at the situation and realizes that Grip is the problem, just based on the combat. But there is a moment where like Grip, you see the gun tail off for a second and kind of track, and you're pretty sure that he locked onto Leo, and then kind of moved away from Leo. Like he was kind of wondering if that's a threat or not. He's going to return fire on Grip, however. So, Nekomata shot, charged, of course. Boom, bam. We're rolling great on attacks.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think either of us has rolled under a 7.
No, you
So that
got it.
definitely hits. Your armor is currently now at a 10. At 11, so 5. That'll be 13 damage straight.
Heard.
Did he not get an evade?
He did, he failed.
I missed it.
Oh, sorry.
And at that point, once he takes that shot, you see him kind of get up, the cloak still kind of billowing with the hole in it, and he backs away from his surface area and goes around to a metal shipping container. Now, it does go through thick cover. Looking at the situation, you start to see that his signal is kind of like, for some reason, being distorted. It's not a shipping container, sorry, it's like a crate, right? And looking at the crate, it looks like a Militech, like military crate, and your presumption is it has a scan blocker in it so you can't see what's inside of it, similar to the ones you were seeking out from Rogue. And it is distorting his tech signature, so the sniper scope is not able to see through that. Squints.
Wanna run?
As far as attacking him goes, it's not so big a container you can't get a good shot at him. It'll be a -4 penalty to your attack rolls if firing blind at him, and he can't fire back out at you unless he pops out, so you could ready to shoot him if you wanted to. Run, you are at cover. You are ahead of Leo by a decent amount, and Kincaid is kind of in between Rip and Leo.
Will I have to take my next turn to look for the next one? Or-
Once you hit that situation, what you realize is you could probably go 3 turns moving up the paceway and maintain cover.
Okay.
There's a pretty good clip of like kind of staying in like a overhang kind of area and kind of settled inside like a nice concrete wall.
Got it.
Now, keep in mind, you're in cover and you are sure that will help, but Rip has above table has discovered the reality that cover does not matter. So again,
Well, in my head it does. So
yes, you're playing the
I am
character
going-
correctly, and I
Yep.
appreciate that. Is what I'm saying. Squint's good. Leo, you are
Yep.
literally right behind him. If you chase after Squints, you can kind of be right on him, or you can get ahead of Squints since you kind of ran out and could potentially kind of dart off as well. It's up to you.
So we started like 350 meters away.
Yeah.
Each run, about how much of that am I taking off?
So what's your move?
Move is 8.
Times that by 2.
16.
That many meters.
I thought one point of move was 2 meters.
That's right. That's why I said take your move, double it,
Yeah.
and it's that.
And then
many
double
meters.
that, and then double that if I run, right?
Right. Oh, you're
So
running. So
32
then, yeah,
meters?
it'd be yeah, you're right. Quadruple your move in meters.
Okay. I'll just dash up to whatever cover I can get to from here.
But I want to actually use dash.
Okay.
So
Not
just
run.
move.
Leo done. Kincaid up. You can get into the cover that Squints is in now if you want to move up to it, or you can get ahead of him into deeper cover.
Nah, I'll get ahead.
Not you, Kincaid.
Oh.
Muted. He's muted. He's got to know he's muted.
Sorry. I don't want to end up next to anybody.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. So if you want
So
to
I'm just gonna
run,
take the dash for the bonus to
no, to get ahead of everybody,
dodge.
you're going to need to run because Leo's a little ahead of by one move ahead of Squints. If you take the move and dash action,
Squints has been running, right?
yeah, right. But he just made it to that cover because he.
But I there's no chance I caught up to him if he's been.
Oh
running
no!
for two moves.
Yeah, there is because it's going to be 2 of your moves, and Squints has only
Okay.
double moved once because perception check first to see if he could make it, then the dart. Leo ran ahead and then took a single move and is in the cover that Squints was going to, so he's a little ahead of him. So if you move and dash and not take the run action, you'll be right next to Leo. You know what I'm saying? Here, I'll show you on the map. Squints
It's fine. I'll run to that cover, or
Okay.
I'll run past.
past that cover and
Squints.
into the kind of deeper tunnel. Got it.
Yeah.
So now it'll be like this. Because what happened was you started here, like over to the side, so to speak, and then Squints waited and then ran. Leo ran without anything, and then after running, took a single move. So if you move, you would have been to here. And if you moved with a dash, you would have been here. Run would put you here. Make sense?
I'll take it.
Okay. Grip. Can't
should, but we
can't
can't.
hardly see him. Takes the shot. Now, what's great about that is he can't see you either. Because of the distortion, it's going to be a -4 to the roll. Okay, and that'll put that down to a 15. The DV for this hit is a 17. You are you need to spend 2 points of luck if you want the hit. Otherwise, it's going to just
We don't
get.
have a rocker.
He
Okay.
forgot again.
Okay, it misses. It hits the container. Moving on. He is going to pop back out, and scan, but he's not popping out the same side that he ran around. He's popping around the edge, and he's going to scan. I ain't gonna say that he is going to catch Kincaid because it's the furthest along, and he's going to take a shot at him. Based on where he's located and where you're located, you'll have a -2 to your evasion roll because of sight lines. You're kind of in the cover, and he's shooting through it. Okay? I'm not saying you don't have an evasion roll. I'm just saying that it's penalized because you wouldn't see it coming precisely. Attack roll. And go ahead and make your evasion roll with -2. Definitely gonna miss. Okay. So Bam hits you square in the chest. Your armor on the chest right now is 12.
13.
Okay. So half of that will be 6 rounded up or rounded down. So 15 damage to you. And then he's going to maintain that side of the tech, or maintain his position on that side of the box. So right now, Grip, he is still in the invisible patterning. You can still take shots at him at the penalty. But if you want to get a line of sight on him to ignore that, you'd have to move to where Grip or Squints is located. Squints, you're up.
Want to run full
Okay.
out?
Yeah, so you bypass Kincaid and kind of make your way through. Okay.
No, you move Leo.
You moved the wrong person.
You guys look alike.
You drew them.
Listen, so you catch up with Kincaid. Squints done Leo up.
I'll just dash.
Move in
Let's
dash.
be up where they are. Yeah.
I moved the wrong person and he doesn't look anything like him. Kincaid. So at this point, you're probably closer to the ballpark of like 260 meters out.
Is there a range table page?
Yeah, it's page 187.
187?
I think so.
187.
What weapon do you need? For a
Assault
pistol or
rifle.
something else?
Rifle. I think he's going for
Rifle. At 101 to 200, you need a 20. 201 to 400 is 25.
I would need a 20. At what? At this range?
No, you need to move one more.
100 to 200.
Yeah, you need to move up a little bit more to get there because we're about 260 out.
Oh, I thought you said about 200. Okay. Yeah, fuck it. Run.
Okay. Booking it. So your movement is 6.
6.
So you're like 230 away. One more run will get you in rifle fire range. Grip. He's going for it. And yeah, I do not get a dodge roll on this. So
I got it.
Boom.
20
This time I did 25 damage.
minus 4.
And
for
there's
it.
2 6s.
And we're hold on. You missed.
Oh, I missed?
20 minus 4 is a 16.
Oh, it's
201.
He
minus
said he's
4.
outside of it, though, right?
Huh?
You said he came outside of it, though?
He's on the other side of it, so he still has to shoot through that box unless he moves to where Squints ran to, that cover point where Squints ran to.
But doesn't the charge shot ignore cover?
It does. You can't see him because the box, it blocks scans inside of it, so you're looking at a dead zone that kind of shows like weird ripples of him, but not him precisely. So when you fire at it, it's going through the box and damaging whatever's inside the box. The problem is it's not hitting him because he's not where you think he is. Make sense?
You failed your hit wound, not your wound roll.
What?
Said he
Oh, you
failed
failed
his
the
to hit
hit
roll,
roll.
not his wound roll.
Right.
Sorry.
That's correct.
40k. Okay, fun. Ha ha ha.
Got it. I'm with you. Does that make sense, Zach? Are we good? Okay.
Solely because of the wounded.
It's only because of the wounded. You don't have a paint editor?
Oh, no, I have this.
You have to activate the Berserk implant, though.
Yep, it takes an action,
Yeah.
You need to rage.
basically.
Unfortunately, then, that will be a miss. Scav will continue firing at the lead. It's Kincaid, but there's more bodies present there. So, Kincaid, since you're the prime target, go ahead and roll a d6, and we'll determine whether anyone else is hit. 4, 5, 6 will maintain Kincaid. 1, 2, 3 will be one of the other two kids. Leo, go ahead and roll a d6. 4, 5, 6 it's you. 1, 2, 3 it's Squints. You.
Sorry.
It's you, Daniel.
I thought you said 4, 5, 6 was Squints, but no,
4,
I'll
5,
take
6
it.
is you.
I dashed.
1, 2, 3 is Squints. I may have said 4, 5, 6 twice. I don't put that past me. I am stupid. Bang. Evasion is fine, but you have a -2 to the roll due to sightlines.
And a +1 to it.
Okay, let's see if it works. That'll miss.
Nope.
Right through the concrete and slams into you. It'll ignore half of your armor. You have a 12 in light armor, Jack Body. So then that would be...
It's been ablated once already, so
Oh, then it's a
it's
5,
11.
so you'll take 6 points of damage and ablated again.
Why'd you gotta stay down in cover? This guy's hitting us like crazy.
Well, no, at that point you'd stop and kind of see that there's like a needle-thin hole that's through the concrete, and at that time it's like you understand you're being fired at by a Nekomata. Like, you know you're
Ah, crap.
It's more of a panic, like, the cover doesn't matter.
He hates these cans.
But yeah, bucket, we're saws, get the fuck on. Squints, you're up in that moment of panic. The Russian
I'm gonna
cover-
run as fast as I can because I'm scared now.
Okay. You're about 30 meters away from that first shoulder arms kind of being accessible fire line. Leo.
I guess I will just fucking run.
Okay. You're the same. Kincaid?
Yeah, if I'm not in range to hit him.
Yeah, basically, once you come around this bend, you come to a point where you can see up that way, and you can kind of see the side of the container. You have a pretty good vantage point here, and on your next turn, you'll be right in that 200 meter range kind of sweet spot.
All right, I'll
Rip.
keep running.
I do want to start moving this turn, and I probably am going to take another shot, but this time I'm going to spend 2 luck.
Okay.
God.
That is right on the
Damn it.
nose.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. 21, because you said 2 points of luck. Minus
Yeah,
the
I thought
4.
you said it was...
It was
Oh,
a
okay.
-4.
Okay.
7. No, yeah, you needed 1 more.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Thanks for lying to him.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's just mean,
I
John.
knew it.
You
Um,
said it, and went.
What's
Because
your
Yeah,
the
you
20
don't have
hit
line of sight
last
on
time,
him.
Why
He
would
has
the
line of
19 hit this time?
Hold on, let's pause for a second,
Yeah.
though. You said you moved. What's your movement?
8.
You're faster than them, so the reason why, like, by a bit, so the reason why it took them a run to get to the next cover line and around the bend to see sightline-wise is because it's about 8 to 10 meters. Hence the run. So if you're going your full speed and kind of moving after them in that direction, the sightline will change for you, and you'll be on the other side of that shipping container as far as angling goes. So there is no -4 penalty. You can see him. So he's going to instead make an evasion roll in response to this. And you will be not taking the -4 penalty. He's just going to roll evasion straight. He fails. Oh no, it's the exact same number, but you don't have a -4. It's not the exact same number. It totally hits. So 19 damage, and that will kill him. Kill confirmed with the tech scope. You're able to confirm that he's dead.
And you all just get a message on your Chirons, kill confirmed.
You get one back. Thank God.
Just wait on the stairs.
Stops breathing, and it's like literally that moment Kincaid's kind of lifting up the rifle, looking down the iron sights, and he would see like just like a red mist kind of pop off the backside of that guy. Okay. If you take your time to kind of like regroup, in that time, I would like for Leo, Squints, and Kincaid to make perception checks. Okay.
22.
Up near the kind of tower section, that middle section of the disc, kind of in the promenade and courtyard around it, it looks like you see that there are groups of 3 that are now moving around the courtyard. They appear to be dressed as scavs, but they are kind of a strange blend between scavs and barcast gangers. It looks like they have like heavy armor jacks, and they look like they're pretty competently like carrying. So they're not like your typical Night City scavs, which are like pushovers. They look like they're military geared scavs. They're moving in these patrols, and your ping from earlier, if you're kind of looking at it again and checking it against one of the lights, it seems that they are all tethered and connected, these groups. Too far away for you to hack unless you start burning, but they are basically in constant communication. You're pretty sure that there is a squad call. Each of the squads are connected to like a person who's running the team as a tactical commander.
How many groups of 3 are there?
There's about 6 of them, And basically what this is going to turn into is either you're going to try and engage them, which is a bad idea, but it's an idea you can definitely go for. Or, second option, you can try and stealth through them to get to the building proper and ignore the squads that are now on patrol, looking for who killed the sniper.
Well, up to you guys. But I'll relay the information about all the squads. But knowing that as soon as we start fighting with one, the others are coming as well.
Right. It'll
Yeah.
basically be a bog down. And I have a very small map and a lot of tokens.
I mean, it seems like stealth is our best option here.
Okay. If that's the case, do we have a leader for the stealth operation who is going to be the front-facing individual?
I'll
can
go first
attempt
if
it.
nobody else wants to. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
You're the one with range, so
He's also the most stealthy.
I also have the gorilla arms. I like, you know what I mean? So
Fair.
I can work from the front or the back. You just tell me, baby.
not questioning that. You go ahead, take it.
Take the lead,
Yeah,
Greg.
you're actually the most stealthy.
It's not my
somehow,
business.
I actually think we're in your ballpark, sir. You remember how I reacted to the lawlessness? Yeah, I'm not a fan of Dogtown. Go ahead and make a stealth roll, Grip, and then everybody else subsequently go ahead and make a stealth roll as well. Grips is the most important, so I want to see it first. Okay.
Perhaps.
No worries, no worries.
Oops, sorry. 17 was my.
Absolutely. Okay. So because you didn't fail by more than 4, Grip, and you did fail, what you're basically able to understand is that you're going to be taking some time here. This is definitely an effort, but everybody on your team in moving is very skilled at stealth. You also come to a point in a realization that, like, you're pretty decently damaged. Your back and forth with the sniper wasn't as clean as you had hoped. If you wish to advance in, it is going to take you the better part of, like, the afternoon. Like, you're literally going to be moving in very, very tactically, very slowly, and either waiting for their lines to break and kind of remaining hidden where you can, or you're retreating.
With that, like, are you gonna let us know that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if we have time, then I'm gonna swap out one of my things on my cyber deck for a different program.
Okay.
But I think that takes like an hour. This is why I'm saying.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, if you guys, like, get to a point where you're like, oh shit, there's like 3 squads around us, and you kind of like turtle up inside of like a spot and just wait. It's basically just Leo just like slowly sliding out the card, getting his thing loaded up, making sure everything's kind of set and everything in the deck is rezzed, and like just kind of like quietly waiting for that. Absolutely, totally fine. Are we moving in though? We're advancing.
So,
Ain't no quitter.
I mean, are you talking about like after I do this, or
No,
however you say it?
you're doing this during the process of moving. Like, you're doing it
Okay.
in stealth. The thing is I just want to make sure you're understanding what I mean by what I'm talking about. Like, there are moments where you're stopping and like waiting, like, for a long time in positions that are like, Hobbitine, right? Like the Nazguls over your head kind of situations. You're definitely not wanting to get caught out, and you're moving carefully and tactically. There isn't a clear, precise pathway like there are in video games. It is more akin to what actually happens in the field of combat, where you have to like sit there and be quiet for a long ass time, and then wait for your moment. And knowing your moment's come is not even a sure thing, right? So with that said, I would like for everybody to make an endurance roll. I figured that was going to be the case. Kincaid, somehow you're a natural at this. Like, you've worked as a desk jockey, you've driven in cars all across Night City, you've been in awkward positions sitting-wise for your entire life.
I've been in stakeouts.
You've
Fuck
been in
you.
stakeouts? Hell yeah, there's a perfect one. Everyone else, you're kind of like, you're shifty, right? Like you're kind of like you feel like a cramp coming on. You kind of move it. You can feel like the chrome in your arm kind of like settling against the muscle tissue wrong as you're kind of like in a football stance. There's like all of these moments where each one of you feels awkward or kind of weird in this space. For you, Grip, it agitates your injury. I need you to take 5 damage that will not be blocked by your armor. And then for the other two, you have a -2 penalty to your rolls as if you were seriously injured. And then Kincaid, you're fine.
I can't like quietly pass them the piss bottle or some snacks.
It's more about how their like legs and arms and stuff kind of get positioned in these moments, and they kind of rush into like these weird situations, and they realize if they like stretch their leg or kind of move, they're gonna cause attention to them. But yeah, after about 3 hours, you're able to kind of move across. Go ahead.
No, I can do something in an hour.
Go
Like
with
as
it.
soon as the program's ready. Which
Okay.
is why I was going to ask about the endurance. Is that like after an hour? Or is that after
Yeah, it
how
would
long?
definitely happen like at the beginning of an hour or at the end of an hour. That'd be fine. I'm saying it's sitting.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have a quick hack called Request Backup.
Okay.
So is there anywhere on the net architecture that I can see that's out of the way, out of our direct path? And
I
then
like
I'll use that.
this. This is really good. Obviously, we don't have a battle map, so you can't like say this one is calling in. Right? I haven't given you that opportunity. So the fairest way I can think to do it would be the following. First off, let's see if you can upload the hack to the network. Go ahead and make an interface roll. DV for that is going to be the same. There are no modifiers to the DV on my end.
Stevie
Perfect.
6.
No worries. So you upload the request for backup and call it in, and at that moment you're using that as your breakpoint to kind of advance quicker. So if that's the case, I need everybody to make a stealth roll. The DV is going to be very low, 9, but if one of you fails, that is basically it. The jig is up. Because
This is after the endurance roll or before?
this is after the endurance roll.
Nailed it.
Ben luck beforehand, by the way.
I think we all got it.
Oh, I see. Squints is right there at the top. Okay, cool. Yeah, so you go. Okay, hold on. And then everybody kind of like cycles around, and Grip kind of asks what you're doing. You explain, and then boom, you call the squad that's kind of in between you and like a very long jump ahead. And they're able to kind of like utilize that to kind of move the squad away and get you a perfect shot in. You actually do this a couple of times through sequencing, because again, it's a very large courtyard. But it eventually gets you to the building structure at a service entry on the side, which Grip you're able to very quickly just open up with the gorilla hands and enter in. Okay, once inside, bear with me here for a second. I need to see, based on that, where you would be entering from. Okay, so this space used to be a hotel, as mentioned before. So there's very clear signage for kind of, spacing inside, but it looks like the interior has been completely converted into a place where people are living. And on this very first floor, and also right about where the ping is located, you are kind of entering into a relatively sizable space. That service entry access you would be entering in here. Your stealth checks from before are going to be what I utilize here. I will say that if you are not satisfied with the stealth check that you made right before entering into this space, you can say so. If you request a reroll, everyone has to. Otherwise, we're going with the Squints at 14, and everyone was above that.
Fuck it, we ball?
I have 1 for Fuck It We Ball.
We've done
I
very
have
well where
always
Squints was the
down
one person found
ball.
out.
That was a great fight. This could be just like it. Due to their current capacity, though, DV13 was what we were looking for the stealth check here. Since I got 3 Fuck It We Balls, come in, Grip, you're the first one in. After you kind of pop the door, very quietly kind of settle it into its seating on the left side, enter into the space, and kind of look in here. This space, as you can see, it looks like it's kind of like an operational like hovel. There are a couple of very noteworthy things that I want to make sure you take in. Directly above you, at about a height of 20 feet, is a balcony that kind of forms a horseshoe around the top. I will show you that here by putting it out onto the map, so you can see. That is the section above you. Okay. Looking at it, you can see that there is a heavy gunner, not too dissimilar from the one that was up on top of the shipping container in the last scav haunt. Everybody here appears to be wearing heavier armor than the last guys, though. There's also another sniper in this space, kind of seated up there, and they are kind of like, positioned with a bipod Nekomata. They aren't aiming at anything. They're mostly just kind of chilling. But it looks like if they were to start aiming, it would be kind of at this door here, which looks like it's the main door. There is what appears to be like a kitchenette or a kitchen setup, and there are a couple of people there who are cooking. And from what you can tell from this distance, it looks like they are cooking body parts, like human body parts. Whether or not that's being cooked for like purification and utilization in some other form, or if it's being used for food, is not yet determined. You can see the guy who ran off in the tracksuit, who you have identified based on pings and presumption that this is Alpha. And then there are a number of other scavs who are kind of present therein. I'm going to move the above land back up to the GM layer.
How high up did you say that was?
About 30 feet up.
Okay.
Yeah, and there looks like there's a staircase on the right side. You can kind of see it there. That goes straight up. Kind of a steep staircase that goes on up that spot. And yeah, I think I have another angle for this. Check. Yeah. Yep. Cool. There are people there. But yeah, it looks like there's trade stuff on the table, and it looks like it's like a dining table from this angle. Cool. Table's yours. Tell me what you're doing. It looks like people are talking. It definitely looks like Alpha and the others are kind of eating something.
Are we on the ground floor of
Ground
this,
floor.
or are we above as well? Okay. We're just aware of the people above us.
Yeah, well, you're aware of the people that are over on that side. And if a person is above you, they'll have an elevation marker on them, which will be a green arrow.
Okay.
Let's send a message to Grip. Do you want to try to grab this guy right in front of us?
It looks like there's, just the one guy kind of standing there.
I can grab him if Grip wants to cover me.
Which guy? Sorry.
Dang it.
The nearest guy on the ground floor.
Do you want to grab one? I'll grab the other.
The other one's above
The
you.
other one's on the
There's
top
only
floor.
one.
He's
Oh,
above
the other
us.
one's on the top floor. Got it. Sorry. Yeah, I'll grab him. I probably have the best brawling.
I want to ready an action to jack into someone if it goes sideways. Into that guy.
Okay. You're looking at the sniper. Gotcha.
Yeah.
And yeah, he does kind of look like the guy you saw from before too. The sniper that got away. Didn't he get away? Or was that a different game?
No, we killed
Sniper, no,
everyone
the
except
shotgun
for-
guy got away.
Okay. He
Yeah.
kind of looks like the guy who
Shotgun
didn't
and
get away.
tracksuit.
Shotgun guy you don't see here.
He
Even if-
dropped his gun, but he ran.
If you see a token that looks like him, he's not here. That's not him. That's a different guy. No, that motherfucker's leaving
different
Dogtown.
doctor.
Yeah. The tokens are the same, but it's mainly because
He was a good shield.
It is very hard to find pictures of scavs, and I will have to go into the game and make some using mods to actually make it work. That said, you're rushing up and you're snapping this guy. You're brawling him.
Yep.
You want to before that use an
Okay.
action to activate anything? Again, you are in kind of a stealth.
Yeah, I'm
position.
gonna activate the berserk
Berserk. Okay,
implant
so
before I start this.
you'll ignore the serious injury. I don't think there's any way to mitigate it on the sheet, but this is where we live now.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Could you
and,
show the other angle one more time for me?
you can.
I'm just curious how high some of these other
Sure.
things are.
Here was that other angle. And so yeah, it's about 30
Okay, that's
feet.
a big pipe.
Yeah. And then if you want me to put the second floor up again, I can.
No, the second floor's fine. I'm just curious if anybody would see.
Probably closer to 25 feet. Just with the positioning there, looking at it again. I'm bad with math historically, so
I'm just gonna move over here.
the fuck would I be good at geography? So a quick note on that: the passage there, the kind of green lighting that's coming from there, it's a long hallway that looks like it kind of leads to kind of more open space, a much more open space down that way. It doesn't seem like there's anybody out that way, so far as you can tell from just a quick scan and look down the hallway. But yeah, it seems like more of the hotel is kind of in that direction.
Okay.
Grip, if you're going for it, go ahead and make a brawling roll. Okay.
21.
So you come up behind him. You have two options. You can either grab him and kill him immediately, or grab him and knock him unconscious immediately. If you don't do either of those two and try to grab him and move him, he will have the opportunity to call out unless you have a perk that says otherwise.
I don't think so. So I'm just gonna snap his neck.
All right. And then immediately after that, you have some movement. Where do you want to go to? Obviously, if you stay out in the open, you will be visible, and there's a pretty decent chance you'll be caught out.
Can I get like
This, I mean, like right next to you, there's like
that?
Yeah, that works too. Yeah, absolutely fine. Okay. Obviously, you're not technically in combat yet. We're still kind of in the open air spacing of it. So Grip is acted. Who's going to follow up? Kincaid, you've moved a little bit, but if there's something you want to do besides.
I was hoping to get closer to this individual by the pipe.
Okay.
Oh, and could I have brought the body with me? So he's not like out in the open still?
Your body's like a 10 or higher, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Absolutely. The body's yours. Kincaid, if you're kind of maneuvering on the wall and trying to kind of make your way over in that direction, go ahead and give me a stealth roll. Yeah, you can be literally
nice.
right. You can be literally right on him with that 25. This structure here, it's kind of like a bunch of pipes. You're kind of like getting kind of close to it.
It looked tall enough to cover us if
absolutely.
I were to move quickly.
You kind of
So-
like as you're doing like the actuary tables and like gauging your height on your knees, you realize like if you stay with your hat up, it'll stay on. So you kind of grab your hat and kind of put it in your jacket, and then like
I don't love that.
sneak over and kind of get like behind him. You can put the hat back on as a free action.
Nice.
But this is the first time we've seen Kincaid's hair, so what it look like?
It's
You might
pretty
be
neatly
awesome.
combed, all things considered. It's probably a little like sweat matted right now, but
There's a lot of running around out in the sun.
Kincaid keeps it tight.
All right. You will keep that position. Unfortunately, just due to space, that's going to be the full like position for you at current. During the next cycle, you'll be able to strike out like a cobra. Leo, you said you're prepared to jack into that guy if anything happens. So far, it hasn't. That was what you were doing, so that's your action for this. So you're not going to be able to do something until the
Can I
next
just
cycle.
change my target?
No.
Okay.
Absolutely no. Squints, you haven't done anything. What do you want to do in this cycle?
I will move up on the corner and just try to stay out of sight again. I don't know where's the best place to be.
Like there's
Yes.
a pretty decent little bit of. I mean, there's also this piece of cover here if you want to stay closer to Grip.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, and that way I can get hunkered in that little corner and hide.
Perfect. Okay, so at this point we're going to roll initiative. We're not technically in a fight yet, but I just want to make sure that we're not kind of creating a scenario where I blow Kincaid away. And hold on a second, don't roll yet.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. I didn't realize roll 20 is doing roll 20 shit. Okay.
When you put the thing on there, we wanted
I
to
know, but when I put the thing on there for you, it doesn't show anything on the initiative counter. It shows all of the last initiative counters for me, and because it was on a different map, it doesn't roll them Precisely. It's stupid. It's absolutely
I see.
stupid. It will never be a problem after a fashion.
Yeah, we should get that foundry thing.
Yeah, that foundry sounds pretty cool.
I
Go.
keep hearing Jody talk about it.
Oh, hey, yeah, Charlie keeps telling me about it. Keeps telling me about it. I like what I'm hearing. Add turn. Go ahead and just take your initiative as rolled and just type it into where the 0 goes. And then if you didn't roll, oh, everybody rolled. No, somebody who didn't.
Grip didn't.
I think Zach F
If you
was the
select your
good scout.
token, such a beautiful boy. If you click your token and roll, it will replace the 0 with your initiative. Or maybe he just was not.
He might have wandered off instead of being a good noodle.
You know what? Still the goodest boy.
Goes hand in hand.
Best boy. He's the best boy. Zach F, please roll initiative. Thank you. Descending. Grip, you're up again next, and I think this is actually following in line with how I kind of said it at the actual sequencing.
Yeah.
That's terribly funny to me.
John,
It should
if
actually
it
be a 23.
matters, yeah.
Oh yeah, Grip. So
If it matters, his should be 23.
it might matter. I haven't rolled initiative for the scabs yet. Okay, so Grip, you take the body, you kind of toss it into that corner. As you were making your way over here, you would have seen that there was another scab kind of north of you. And then there's decent like little cubby right there. And it looks like there's like servers in there. Looks like a computer setup, like a data term. Slowly and quietly. And then another next snap. Rolling. So that'll be a 20. That will work. You come up behind, grab again. If you're going for the kill, it's dead. And if you're talking, you're muted. Anything else you want to do?
I want to just drag the body back behind this little cubby
Mhm.
and actually end like here. So
Got
I'm
it.
in cover too.
Yeah, you kind of come over, like settle him down. He looks like he's sitting there. And then you kind of come around the edge and kind of look down that way. And so far as I understand, there's really not much sightline for you here. You can see this token, right? But like he's up, and there's a lot of concrete in between you and him, so you technically can't see him actually.
Yeah, I
Okay.
figured.
I will attempt the same.
All right, so brawling roll.
16.
Okay, and I need a stealth roll from you.
Yeah, I gave it to you last.
I know,
okay.
but you're doing something very close to other people, so it's
very well.
because he's only doing the killing.
God damn,
so
I'm
quiet.
incredible.
You-
Stop fishing. I'll
20
keep
You're even more stealthy.
smashing your boat.
So real quick, I want to explain my thought process just so I don't. When Grip did the stealth check, he was moving up, and he's still kind of in that stealth line. And then the person who would have been able to hear him, he's killed. So by proxy, he's kind of like maintaining that same stealth. He hasn't interrupted it at all. You're moving over to them, and you're killing a guy right near them, within like 6 meters of them.
Okay, so they won't be able to
Killing
find.
their waiter as
That's
he was
what this-
trying to refill their water.
The stealth check isn't for the dead guy or the guy catching you up before you kill him. It's for the people who are close to him. There was nobody close to Grip's targets, which is why it was clean.
I am dragging him between my legs and behind me as I crouch down.
You kind of reach up and grab him and pull him down at first, and then there's like a sweep over the Adam's apple, a pull down, and then a twist to the side, and you can just kind of feel his vertebrae detach. And then as you kind of hold him off to the side, it's like a slowly scoot backwards and like lay him down. But you are behind the pipes and invisible to them.
With all those cockroaches that are running around back there.
Yeah, there are
mice
bugs.
or whatever they are.
I will hold in position.
All right, Leo.
Okay, I want to continue hiding, but I just want to change to ready to jack in and hopefully do a quick hack on the machine gun guy up top.
Okay.
That one.
Got it. You're going to do that now?
No, I'm waiting for.
Hold it. Got it.
Yeah. So I get my question with that is if I hold it, the trigger happens. Do I jack in and then that's the end of it, or do I do the rest of my net actions?
No. So yeah, if you said you're jacking in and going for a specific hack, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, jack in and puppet is what it would be.
Got it. Now, obviously, that could be not with that guy. I will let you know ahead of time that that's. But if you, it would be interrupted by a pass wall. So if you popped in there and you're like, "Oh shit, security," then yeah, you wouldn't get any other alternative net action. But Last on the docket
I'm
before
going to-
subject change.
I'm going to kind of look over this body that he left. And
Pop over into that corner. As you kind of start scanning over them, is there anything in precise kind of like detailing that you're kind of looking for?
I'm just trying to see what he's holding, what he's got, what they might be doing here. Just going.
That's absolutely fine. So the kind of base scavs that are present, they are wielding those kind of junky pistols that we saw outside. However, those are just kind of like strapped to the hip. These guys actually have SMGs. They look like they're heavy SMGs. Saratogas, Militech Saratogas. They are also wielding heavier melee weapons than the scavs back at the door. And the armor that everybody is wearing in this space is heavy armor. Looking at the heavy gunner up at top, he's wearing flak armor. And then the only other person who's in a different type of armor will be the guy we're going to call Alpha for the time being. Tracksuit Man, he does not appear to be wearing any armor. Okay? After you're all done with your initiative cycle here, there will be a change of pace. Something happens and causes you to all kind of pause for a bit more time than would be the normal combat allotment. You hear this woman up here say something in Russian, and then kind of clang a pot, and then you see Alpha and the two people that are sitting with him kind of get up and kind of walk over that way with their plates in hand. When they do this, you would see that a couple of the people around kind of like, do likewise. And you would see that this guy, where is he? This guy here, the sniper, moves from his position and starts coming down the stairs. He's not running, but he moves at a pretty decent clip. But yeah, he's coming down the stairs. It looks like he's heading towards the table. Okay. If we continue, or do you want to wait and let things kind of settle a bit more, or are you continuing to go?
A message will come over. Everyone's like, what is it called? Chiron? Chiron. Saying, do you want me to try to jack into the guy and have him suppressing fire while everyone's grouped up?
And I can shoot my rocket at the same time. I'm not good at it, but we can see what happens. I got one rocket. They're in a very small area.
Grip's response, hell yeah, rocket.
We don't know that's actually him, but I'm not going to stop you from possibly killing some of these guys.
Yeah, if you get the guy out, do suppressive fire, keep him down, put him down, and then I'll rocket it.
Sounds good
you
to
just
me.
Let me know when. You tell me when to go.
Okay, can I attempt to jack into this guy?
Yeah. When you do make an interface roll, this is not to elude capture or elude sight. This is the exact same thing that happened when you were hacking into these kind of scavs before. If you fail the DV 10, you are going to be quick hacking yourself when you quick hack them.
Oh.
You're good. Yeah, you take control. You realize that it has the G virus from the squad outside, and you're kind of like, fuck, this is going to be annoying. And then, like, deck through it and, like, not annoying enough, bitch. Click. He's like, dude, puppet. DV 12 on that one. And they don't have, no, they do, the scavs do. They have the EMP threading, special EMP threading for +1 to the DVs. So 14 or better.
Okay, I will just put 3 points of luck in.
Okay. That'll work.
So 16.
Suppressive fire. Go ahead and roll a d10, and I'll add his modifiers to it. Oh, really good. Okay, so he battery fires down. The DV of which is going to be a 9 plus 12. So that's a number 21, right? Am I good at math? I'm good at math, you guys.
Yeah, you did perfect.
Oh, so the best at this.
You know you're not.
Whole week of math and you got good at it.
Yeah, and now we're just gonna leave it behind, I guess.
As soon as he's shooting, I shoot my rocket.
Okay. First things first. I've got to make concentration rolls on them. So the non-alpha one, 1 and 2, 3. The cook, the doctor, and this lady all are affected. Then the 2 heavies. Concentration. Also affected. And then I'm going to willingly say Alpha is affected.
So do they move?
They will move towards cover. If you want to shoot them with a rocket prior to their movement, you can. Or if you want to wait until they've darted for cover, you can wait for that instead.
I would want to shoot before they move.
Like right now in the initiative order. Perfect.
5, 6. Yeah, you'll be able to get everybody at the food station.
Yep.
Okay. We've got a range. We've got a person with a rocket launcher. Go ahead and take the shot.
Okay, so there's not a shot on here. Where's the shoot
It
button?
should say projectile launch system on the left,
Projectile launch system, rocket,
and there should be an
and then it
attack
says
button.
exotic. Do I need to hit edit?
Yeah, you
or
do.
Close
You're
it.
in
Close
edit,
it.
you know.
There we go.
Don't
So
add any look to
projectile
it.
launch system. Yes, 5.
So an 11 is a big miss.
Well,
Okay.
I thought he actually said it at like the second he clicked it, but it's fine.
Yeah, you have no skill in heavy weapons. Interesting. Totally cool.
Well, that's the thing, and that's why I bought it, and
Really?
that's why I said next time we have downtime, that's what I'm spending all my IP on. That's
Well,
already.
Yeah, or you can buy a skill chip. Absolutely, both are options. This is
That damage
going
is
to be
crazy.
a miss. I am going to determine randomly whether it is a miss because it fired and hit the dining table, or if it's a miss because it overshoots and hits the wall behind them. By having you, Chody, roll. Because the circumstances are not equal, I'm going to say that on a 1, 2, 3, or 4, you'll hit the dining table. On a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, you'll hit the wall behind them. And on a 10, I have a third option, which is crazier, which I will throw into the mix if you roll a 10.
If you would have added the 5,
One.
it would have hit.
Okay. The dining table gets hit. It will affect the 2 heavies on the side. That 34 damage will be dealt to them. Their armor is pretty sufficient. As I said, they're heavy, so they have the flak armor. So 15, they'll take 19 damage. Okay.
Do explosions, do they blade twice?
They are armor piercing, yeah. So they are currently at a 13 on their armor values. For the heavies. Okay, so that was the last round of the initiative, which means that we're going to be starting fresh into combat zone. I'm going to pause for a second as I get everybody on the table. So the miscellaneous scabs are all dead. No, wait, there's a couple of them. Let's see. Okay. Initiative.
I'm gonna use the restroom real quick.
Okay. The sniper.
Oh, that guy's just not playing. Wow.
This is awesome.
Oh, geez, you really caught him off guard. The edge runner types.
This is rigged.
What the fuck is happening?
You just want them all to go at the same time.
This is what the fuck
This
is
is
happening?
John
Yeah.
being lazy.
I can't.
Okay, now my turn.
I can't flub the rolls. I just. Okay, there we go.
We see
A
you
person.
doing it.
Listen to me. And then I am going to elect for Alpha to go at -20. And I will explain for why when we get to his turn at -20. Okay. So, Grip, You hear the hollow. You hear the situation. Snipers coming down. We're gonna have the heavy up top fire his shot into them, suppressing. During their turn, because you said before they move, the scavs are going to have to move for cover because they're still being shot at. Okay. So, Grip, you're up. You hear the gunfire. You see the rocket fly off. You hear it hit something, and some people kind of scream out. So it might have hit enemies or killed Kincaid. You can't be sure. There's no way for you to know.
Whenever I'm shooting something, that's basically the normal.
I want to get there.
Yeah, you rush it. And just a run to do that?
Yes, but I have
Wrecking ball.
Yeah. Rush is the perk.
Oh, rush. Sorry.
Run action, you can brawling attack.
Right. It's melee or martial weapons or melee weapons for wrecking ball. Ooh.
Yeah,
What is
and
that?
as the brawling attack, can I grab him?
No, unfortunately, it'll be a brawling
Okay.
punch. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
good. Finally, somebody else.
Everybody's rolling ones.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be a little miffed if I roll this evasion roll and I Okay, good.
6.
Grip's done.
Well, hang on. Shouldn't Leo be rolling that evasion?
Wait, what happened?
No, the sniper.
Isn't that the puppet guy?
No. Puppeted the heavy.
No.
Oh,
this one.
Who's the puppet?
The pup is the heavy.
Oh,
The guy on the
really?
turret.
I see.
Suppressing fire. He's like
My bad.
unloading the machine gun. It's he's got a Militech. The people inside the space. Remember, the ones outside had the LMGs. These are using the HMGs, like the big Militech guns. Obviously, that explained it perfectly. There's no room for anybody to try and redress me. Kincaid, you're up.
Yeah.
He agrees.
Man, I've had a good thing going with this stealth.
Hell yeah. And technically,
Keep it
the
going.
only people that are currently visible would be Grip. Oh, and sorry, fucking Squins. Yeah, that little fucker.
There's no way I get under this pipe, right?
No.
Okay.
And there is no longer a dining room table there, by the way. It's gone.
No, that's fine. I'm gonna take a chance. Oh, this is gonna get me killed. Yeah, I gotta get up here.
Pause for a second.
What's up?
Back up.
Okay,
We need to
alright.
make sure we understand a couple of logistics here. There's a bunch of bullets raining down from above at that area. If you move into that area, I will make you make a concentration roll to see if you have to dart for cover.
I thought it
or
was
not.
only in the moment.
Double checking. I think you're right, actually.
Are they all
Oh, I
in
thought it
cover
stayed.
right now? I thought they ran.
They haven't had a chance to yet because I asked him,
Okay.
"Do you wait for them to run or not?" And
I see.
Squint said, "Fuck that, rocket time."
As I should.
Yeah, of
Kincaid, do you have a grenade?
I do. Yeah, it's a pretty good move, actually. Rather than get myself all shot up, huh?
Now you're thinking with XCOM.
Such a good game.
I do just happen to not have an actual grenade.
So yeah, just for as a follow-up on suppressive fire, yeah, it normally does require just the action. However, the way I have noted heavy suppressive from an HMG, it's anything that moves into the air. And I should actually formulate templates on Foundry when we move over, because it creates a 5x5 grid or a 10-foot long, 10 square long, 2 square wide area of effect.
So I can't step anywhere near that.
Yeah, you're throwing a grenade in. It's totally chill. You can definitely hit it.
I don't have an actual grenade. I have smoke grenades.
Yeah, if you step into it, you make a concentration roll. The DV was, what was it again, Daniel?
21.
On evasion?
Uh-huh.
No, I'm just gonna hang out.
Not
Stealth.
evasion. No, sorry.
Concentration.
Concentration.
Concentration, even worse. I'm gonna hang out in stealth. If I see
Probably brandish the pistol though, right?
guy, yeah, I'll draw a pistol. If I see tracksuit start running, I'm shooting him.
Okay. Leo?
Okay. So I should be able to see the other guy that's up there with him.
Well, no, the
Right.
sniper came down, so he's actually.
Oh, this one.
Oh, that one. Yeah, for sure.
I'll go ahead and jack into him as well.
Okay.
With the
Interface,
same,
same
roll.
situation. They're all in the same network, so they all have that buffer. You're good. You are not in duplicate mode.
Okay. So first I will try to jack into the guy that's further south, the one I just, or I mean, puppet. Sorry, the one I just jacked in.
Got it. EV is the same, +1. Good. What do you want to do?
And then, what is he holding?
SMG, Saratoga.
Does he have any grenades?
No. Only the heavies have grenades.
Okay. I will have him shoot down into them and then just jump off the edge.
Okay. And the shooting is just a random auto fire. Pick a target.
I'll actually just have him auto fire at the dude that's next to him then.
Okay. And jump away.
And then, yeah, and then I'm gonna also try to puppet the machine gunner that I'm still jacked into.
Go ahead and roll a d10, and we'll use that as the attack roll.
Oh, you want the attack roll first for my turn ends?
You're making the auto fire, right? Oh, it's on their turn.
Yeah, but it's on his. Yeah, it's on his turn though.
Yeah, they're the scavs are kind of in the bottom there. Okay, cool. Done. It'll go to the heavies, which would include the ones up top.
Yeah, I failed my puppet on the other guy.
Okay, good. So he kind of stops firing, and goes fuck, and then kind of looks around, and he'll kind of look over to where Squints is at, and he'll kind of move the HMG pointing down lane at him. Then it will be him shooting auto fire at that guy. The two heavies that got hit by the grenades are still in the cover zone of getting shot at. They're going to move to here and to here respectively, and then they're going to assess the situation, which means they're using their action to perceive. They will detect grip, they will detect squints, and they will detect scav heavy, perception. Anybody who rolled a stealth check lower than that, which is nobody, so we're good. Squints.
You want the damage from the guy?
Um,
The roll to hit, and then jump off.
oh, that'll be it'll be in 2 turns. Hold on.
Okay.
How high is this?
Sorry, I forgot to roll the HMG. Sorry, hold on a second. So it's this, but it's going to be plus a d6. Auto fire. Bang. I don't think that hits in any. Wait, what? Why is my skill not added? Okay, I have an auto fire of 6.
Be 18.
18. Squints. At range, I think we're. Hold on.
That's more than 25.
42 meters. We were looking for a 20. So yeah, that's gonna miss. I didn't
Is
ask you
this
if you wanna roll or
raised
not.
right here?
That goes all the way up to the roof above, yeah, or the balcony above.
Okay, so if I get here, I'm technically still behind cover.
No, because it's kind of open on that side. Do you see how like there's the server sections here, and then there's like kind of wall structure there?
Okay.
Those are the
I'm
parts
gonna-
that go up and in, and then like this little
Then I'm
raised
gonna-
platform's only like a foot or 2 off the ground.
Okay, then I'm going to come over to
Yep.
there. I'm gonna actually, I'm gonna go ahead and run to. Actually, back in here. I'm gonna.
That's so weird. All of their skills were removed on the heavies.
Check out that foundry thing.
Yeah, Foundry sounds pretty cool.
I hear it's really good.
Yeah, have you got a
Alright,
demo yet on
and-
it yet? I definitely want to show everybody. It will take time out of this game to do it. No, joking. But you move over, you hit, go for cover. What are we doing?
I had to run, so I don't believe
Okay.
I have a shot anywhere.
The edge runner types are going
There's-
to bolt for cover the ones that are still kind of present in that space. That would be the cook, the doctor, and the lady here. And just like the heavies, they're going to assess because they don't know what the fuck's going on. Literally seconds just passed for them to get here. 1, 2, 3. Anybody with a perception roll or a stealth roll less than that, which I don't think is any of you, that are still in stealth, you're caught out. And then those of you who are running around, Squints, Grip, you two are detected. Edge runners are done. It'll go to the scavs. Go ahead and roll me a d10. 5. Auto fire is a 8 total, so that's going to be 13. And then it will do. Hold on, I'm going to click it just so. I'm going to try to click it. Oh my god, roll 20. No matching results. Bear with me here as I karate chop it. I rolled a 2. Is that what I rolled? Okay, cool. Yeah, that misses. Just shoots at the heavy, bouncing off the armor in the defense area he's located, then jumps off. Roll me 30-foot drops close to up over the railing. We'll say 40-foot drop just because he's kind of going up and dropping down. Go ahead and roll me 4d6. Going to take 16 points of damage, and it will ignore armor as he smashes into the ground. Kind of hits against the back end of the. Roll a d10. Yeah. Sure. Worst case scenario. So, like, slams onto the stove and does not bounce off of it and just remains on top of it as they burn alongside other pieces of people. This other scav will kind of like pop out and kind of look down at what's going on. Due to proximity and like location, they're looking that way. Kate, you've said several times you've been in kind of like a stealth platform before. What is your current stealth level? What was the total? 28?
It was
right?
like 28.
Okay, so because they're looking in your general direction, it's going to be -10, and they're going to assess. If they get a 19 or better, then they will see you because you are a guy in a bright yellow jacket or bright yellow suit. You're not wearing the hat, but you're still like right there in front of them. If they fail, though, they are.
I don't buy it. He would be looking for squids.
Oh, definitely. But again, they're kind of popping out and looking around. So
That guy's always been there.
no, Dick Tracy is able to just conceal himself entirely. A bright yellow man in a very dim and dark world. That's the only remaining.
Brando at his best.
Hell yeah. That's the only remaining scav normal. It'll go to Alpha. Alpha does not utilize the same cover. Instead, will bolt away to the nearest cover within 10 of him, and will move right to here. He sees,
I shoot him.
he sees you. You did have
He
a ready,
gets surprised as fuck.
you did have a ready to action. Take the shot.
Oh, I have ready to action, and he got within 2 yards. Do I get to take 2 shots?
What was the ready to action for? I don't remember.
Well, shoot him if I see him start running away.
Yes, then yes. I would say that reactions are not a thing in this game. There are 2 triggers that are instituting 2 different effects. So, first, as he starts to run, you shoot at him. And because I said he's like running in a panic, the second shot will happen as well.
Right.
So the first one missing makes more sense.
How far was he when I started that shot?
Well, it doesn't matter. He's got dodge. No,
I was in
he
stealth.
doesn't see you. Ha ha ha. Good point. So you said when he starts running, so that would have been
I guess.
14 meters, which would have been a miss.
Okay. Then we shoot him again.
And this will be point blank, so 13 DV. Roll another one.
How? Why? Why is this game? Let's go to Foundry now. That's ridiculous. I had a
John's put it into
perfect
existence.
setup.
Oh, my powers are unfettered as I prepare to move. A roll 20 is like, we got to do what we can to keep him. Whatever he says, we need to change the code immediately. And so I was like, roll a fumble now. And then like it's like the Matrix, like whoosh, as it's like changing. We're staying on roll 20, bitches. JK. So when he comes down, you shoot at him again. He kind of stops and like what goes for the cover because of the suppressing fire and looks at you and says, "Who the fuck are you?" Grip. Yeah, it's 2 solid attacks. This
It should be
is
plus 2 to both of them.
sniper. Yeah, because the berserk.
You're muted.
It's 23 and a 25, too.
Yeah, that's what Daniel just said. 1, 2. 23, that's a block, and 25 will hit. So, 1 hit, that's a 10 damage in. His armor is a 12 only on the sniper, actually. I misspoke when I said everybody was in heavy armor. He's just in tech upgraded. And then
Ignore half because grow
6,
So
4 damage. Okay. Kincaid?
I grab this guy. How about that? I'm gonna grab him.
Brawling. And I am going to narratively say that you succeed.
Thank you.
Describe it, because again, Alpha doesn't operate like real people. Tell me exactly, like he kind of comes around the corner, kind of places it back against the pipes after the second shot just narrowly scans past him. He looks over at you as you kind of angrily look at him, putting the overture in his face, and he says, "Who are you?" And then you kind of reach forward and grab a hold of him, drag him in. What's the Aikido roll for?
Iron grip.
Okay, you kind of lock in, kind of like holding him like in, grabbing his hand so he can't reach for anything, and kind of slam the gun against his head. Like, what are you saying anything to him? Like, narratively, it's more important that, you know, we kind of get an idea of what the vibe is.
I'm a tourist getting the fuck out of Dogtown.
He kind of goes, "What the fuck do you want with me?" Leo, you are up. Yeah.
Okay. I want to first actually I'll try to
Pause for a second. You have 2 jack-ins in your head, and you're kind of looking at the one, and it starts kind of like fizzling. Like there's like this weird like TV static popping over it, which is a weird thing to happen in like a digital space. But then eventually it just like disappears as the lady burns to death. Like her net architecture stayed there for a little bit as she was melting. Go ahead.
First net action, I'm going to try to system reset the heavy gunner.
Go for it.
That will succeed.
Oh, good night.
And then I want to jack into, I think the sniper is probably, oh, I guess I can see everyone now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to jack into the sniper.
Okay.
Anything in there? Any pass balls?
It's the same exact situation with the strange barrier. Roll interface, and if you get yeah, you're good. You definitely recognize that G code of like mirroring you is present in these guys, the Dogtown scabs.
I want to try to system reset her as well.
Okay,
The sniper.
that'll work. So you like,
and for my fourth one,
but you like hit him with a light punch, grip, and it's kind of like your starting punch, and you kind of go haha, and they kind of back away, and you see them kind of back away from the hit, not taking much damage, and then they kind of just fall unconscious, and you're like, oh.
I'll reload my
I'll track
arms
into this
and go to fight the next one.
Hell yeah. Leo, jacking into the heavy over there. Okay.
and I'm good. And that's my last action.
Okay. It'll go to them. They are going to look around the situation. Again, Squints and Grip are the only targets they see. So this heavy's going to move here, and then this heavy's going to move here, and they're going to see Grip and lock in on him. And then they're going to whistle and kind of say something in Russian, and these are all going to run in this direction, 12 squares total for each. It seems like you're kind of being caught out. The heavy sleeps forever. Did I miss? Did one of them that was knocked unconscious? Did I move them? No, it's the sniper and the heavy. Got it. The top heavy. Cool. They are technically running at you at initiative 4. I messed up. I moved heavies and edge runners. The heavies are attacking though. Sorry, this map is very dark, and I'm wearing sunglasses inside. Nobody told me to do it. But here we are.
You're so cool.
I am. They're going to come at you with auto shotguns. So it's going to be rate of fire 2, and they're using slugs in there. So it's going to be a total of 4 shots. So go ahead and just give me 4 evasion rolls so I have the targets. Grip.
Who are you talking to?
Grip.
Okay.
Grip.
Said 4 evasions.
4 evasions, baby. Yeah.
Nice.
Well,
Real
fuck.
quick.
8, 21, 21, 8. What the fuck, John?
That's ridiculous.
Can we talk about
Crit.
this?
You wanna kill me?
Crit. That is 3
Look,
crits in a row.
Look.
With 2.
Look. What's your
300.
what's your armor in the body?
That's down to 10.
Okay, first attack is going to do 11 damage raw to you, and your armor will blade down by 1. Second attack is going to do...
I'm gonna activate the -5, so I only take 6 on that.
Okay. The next attack is going to hit. It will do 24 points of damage to you. And I need you to roll 2d6.
Look at that damage, though. 2 5s, 3 6.
What were the 2d6? 10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's their next on them already?
Spinal injury. Next turn, you cannot take an action, but you can still take a move action. Your base death save penalty is increased by 1. I see your hit points are now 0, correct?
Yes, sir.
You are dying. We'll discuss that in a minute. The second shot will do, your armor is at 8, so it'll do 6 points of damage, which doesn't meet the threshold for it to cause a base death save penalty. And then the last attack does meet threshold for it to increase your base death save penalty. Right now you have a total increase to base death save penalty of 2. Roll another 2d6.
4.
Okay. So a 4 is a collapsed lung. You have a -2 to move and an increase in base death save penalty of 1. We are currently at a total of 3 base death save penalty. Okay? At the start of your turn, you're going to roll a d10. If with the penalty it is less than your body, you die. If it is not, you live and continue on. You cannot take an action. You cannot. Your move is stunted. You have a -2 to your move. But each turn that you succeed, you will increase your base death save penalty until you are stabilized. Stabilize somebody in combat.
Sorry.
Going back.
Wait, you said. You said I roll a d10, and if it's less than my body,
Yeah.
I have a body of 12.
You have a -3 to the roll because of base death save penalties, and each turn that base
So
death save penalty is going to increase. So every turn you're still alive and dying, it's going to become more likely that you do die. Do you understand? When you make a death
Yeah.
save in this game,
10 is also an auto fail.
10 is also an auto.
No.
We
I
discussed this.
get what you're saying.
Yeah, but I want Zach.
I think it's
needs to
roll
do it.
over body, right?
No, you need to roll under or over the body.
You want a higher body.
want-
so
no,
you
no,
have
yes.
confused.
less likely
There's
to
no
die.
way for a
No.
d10 to get
Daniel?
over a 12.
Daniel, thank you for pointing at me and telling me I'm stupid. You're correct. You
Oh,
need
I
to
didn't
get
even catch
over
that.
your body.
I was so lost. Like, how am I supposed to do this?
Zach-
I automatically fail.
Zach, you were on the right page because I was saying it wrong. Zach W, I'm glad that you misheard me in the way that my brain was working too. Thank you. I appreciate
I was
that.
half tuned out because I've been through it.
Fair enough. Yeah. I
So
was.
yeah, what's something that you roll under your body? It's fine.
What are you
I've
talking
done
about?
this before.
I have
Yeah,
a
when
huge body and
Zach
it's
said
easier
that, I was like,
for
wait
me
a
to
minute.
die.
Yeah. No matter what you roll,
Shot.
it's under that.
Jesus
You
Christ.
just ripped the rug out from under me, man.
No. It's the opposite. Yeah, you need to roll a 9 or a 10 and you will die. You roll anything beneath that, you're alive. Sorry. That's them shooting at you with shotguns, just absolutely ripping you apart. You can, on stabilization, you cannot stabilize yourself. Let me double check that that's correct. Stabilize.
Well, you have the berserk going on right now anyway, so you're gonna ignore those.
Yep.
Like, so you can still do an action.
Yeah, a quick question. When did you activated the berserk? We'll say about, because it was in stealth mode, and there was like a durational period. I'm gonna say about 15 seconds prior to the fight starting. Okay, and then you just got hit, and this is round 2, 3.
I think
Okay.
This
3.
is round 3.
So 5, 3. We're 8 rounds in. How long does the berserk impact?
20.
So then we have a solid 12 turns of berserk. So keep track of that.
Yep.
Great. That was absolutely ludicrous. But again, you guys said roll it out in the open. You wanted it as hard as it gets. This is the second time I've almost bludgeoned a person to death with gunfire. Squints, you are up. And when it comes to your turn, those edge runner gongs are either coming up on you or they're back where the beginning, whatever is better for you, narratively. I can either move them back to where they started from the run, or you can get them at the end of the run.
I would like them up, and I'm going to come out of that room and toss my final grenade right at their feet and run south.
Roll 6d6.
One 6. Bunch of ones, 1 6, and a 2.
Oh, I'm so sorry, you guys. I don't know what's happening.
No, these are my rolls. These are normal. I'm fine with this.
It's fine. And my rolling hot is not helping. They are not really affected by the grenade very much. Their armor seems to just not care.
Does that 6 not blow up?
You need to roll 2 6s for a serious or a critical injury. Dice damage
so I
dice don't
don't roll
explode.
them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So then then run south, and that's my turn.
Okay. So it'll go to them. They run, as mentioned, and they were the last survivors of that scenario. It'll go to the sniper who's unconscious. It'll go to the scab. There's one up top. Seeing the situation, kind of locks in across over at where Grip's located. Because you don't fall. You're kind of still fighting, right? With the Berserk implant?
Yeah.
Okay, so then fires Saratoga over in that direction. Just to try and kind of get, help in on that situation.
Yeah, they don't know I have 0 hit points.
Right. You are bloody to hell, but, absolutely misses.
Sure.
On Alpha's turn, he's caught out. He's got the gun on him. He's like, "Why are you coming for me?" is what he said last turn. Muted. It sounds really awesome. I'm so sorry.
I've got the gun to his head. I say, you better fucking be Alpha. These chooms? Is that the word?
Choose his friends. These gonks is the word you'd want to say.
These gonks better drop their fucking guns.
They aren't going to listen to me. I'm not him. I'm just the messenger, motherfucker.
You tell me where he's at, or you're paced.
And he laughs at you. I don't fucking know. Do you shoot him right then?
It's not my turn, but
No. I'm totally cool. I'm totally cool with narratively you just shooting him right then. It's a free shot, but it will cost you a bullet. Yeah. Okay. Boom. His head clean off.
Wasted 3 of the 6 rounds on this fucking gun that takes 2 rounds to reload.
Rip.
On this piece of shit that doesn't matter.
Still have an active. The sniper's down. The 2 shotgunners are coming straight towards you. One of them, or both of them, look pretty fucked up from the grenade shot from before. And death saving throw. Does the Berserk say you ignore it, or ignore the penalties? Double checking. If you're talking, you're muted.
Mortally wounded characters must still make death saves.
Okay. You ignore the mortally wounded state for 60 seconds.
Yeah, it doesn't change my death rolls.
And it doesn't change any penalties to it. So you still have a -3.
Is it a
I
minus
don't
3 or
know.
+3?
No.
Guess maybe it's
Interesting. No. You ignore the mortally wounded state, but you still need to make death saves. The mortally wounded state is what actually counts for the death save penalties. You ignore all penalties. So when you roll on your death save check, you have to roll a 10 or you do not die.
Yeah, so if you roll a 10, you die. Yes.
So he's gonna roll a 10 now.
Yeah, we've seen that before.
Yeah, there are no
Tell me
penalties
about
on
it.
your dice roll.
Is it worth our time, or do you think you'll make it for a snap of the insurance card?
Oh, hold on. Who is connected to their biomons? Is it just Leo? Or Kincaid? Or who actually connected their... That was before you showed up, Zach. That's actually important. Let's do that real quick.
Remember, we got one
Leo
month free
did do
from the other city, whatever it was called,
Yeah.
Fresno.
When you went to Fresno, remember how you saved Trauma Team and they gave you an executive package? You can, once you have the card, you can snap it. It's a free action on your turn that you do. Or you can link it to your bio monitor. Now, this is important because you went to 0 hit points last turn. If you didn't link it to your bio monitor, didn't want to be connected to the corporation to use it, you'd have to break it now.
Yeah, I don't think Grip would have hooked it up to his biomonitor.
Okay, and if he's in his berserk state, if he doesn't want to think about like utilizing it, I don't think he probably would. Yeah, okay, totally chill.
Me neither.
Grip. Your turn, you run up.
Yep. Oop, that's not what I meant. Sorry.
Okay, do the right thing. Okay, now the heavies here, when I roll them, the dice rolls don't reflect the I'm gonna quickly make them reflect it. Hold on.
Should be a 20 and a 21.
I know. There's also penalties that are happening on my side that are not showing up, so I am trying to set, because they're in heavy armor. They're pretty easy to hit. Evasion. This one here, you're attacking is actually seriously injured as well. It's not tracking that either. Totally fine. Both of those attacks will hit. 9 through 17 or 13 through. That's actually gonna kill. He didn't have much left after being hit by the rocket.
And then I'm just gonna step up and end my turn.
Okay. When you kind of pop up off the ground, pull the hat out and put it on, you'd see that Grip is basically just covered with holes and bleeding all over the place and like.
Yeah,
running
I feel
around
like
a
I should
psychopath.
help him.
Okay.
We will
If your move
do
can get you to him, you could attempt to stabilize him, but he will be unconscious once that's done.
I don't have the distance to actually reach him
Okay.
and make an action.
Then rush up and.
So
shot
we're
to the
going
back.
to just try to at least get this guy's attention.
Okay, you're still stealth,
So
you can pop out
Right.
and shoot him. He cannot evade the attack if you shoot. Brawling.
can he evade an attack on a brawling?
Brawling, on the other hand, would be kind of like a situation where you're kind of starting a skirmish with him, so it would be more of an evadable attack.
Okay. Well, I'm still gonna do it.
Okay. So he's going to make an evasion roll. Again, his evasion isn't great, but...
I don't know why I didn't roll it as an attack though. That
okay.
was on me.
Were you going for a grab or were you going for a punch?
I was going for an actual attack.
Okay.
So I'll roll just for damage here.
Got it. And go ahead and make a second one while you're at it.
This is going to be an Aikido attack because it's important.
Okay. So we're going to go ahead and throw a second evasion up. Okay, failing it. So 12 and 9 and half.
And we are going to do a disarming combination.
Your fists ignore half. Oh, it's got it. The brawling attack also ignores half of the armor.
Yes.
Right?
Both of those are getting half passed.
You don't need to worry about anything else. He also got hit by the rocket. So as you come up, it's like punch, and you kind of catch his attention. When he spins around, it's Aikido, whatever their known move is. I was going to say Shudo, but it's not karate. But you just kind of strike in with an Aikido attack and kill them.
Okay, but I still disarmed him as well.
So yeah, if you have a hand free, like you now are holding his auto shotgun.
Neat.
Leo.
I'm gonna just dash.
And do you want to move?
just go to there.
Okay.
Go with the dash action.
It'll go
And that should be it,
to
right?
the heavies, which I have no more. The one I have is asleep. Squints, it'll go to you. You definitely see Grip is in a state.
I will try to start sprinting that way if I can. So is that double move if I sprint? Right.
Run. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to.
Yeah, you can basically
Try to
get
get-
there with 10 squares. No problem.
Okay.
The next turn, you'll be able to try something.
Yep.
It'll go to the Edge Runner crew, and those three will kind of spin around, seeing you having circumnavigated the area as they were trying to see you. They're going to fire at Squints because that's who they were tailing after, even though, there are other targets. I just feel like I'm going to blow his arm off. I don't know why. I just have this gut feeling that that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, I dare you to try.
They use heavy pistols. Squints, go ahead and you have the reflex co-processor. Go ahead and give me 6 total.
Yeah, I do. I bought that.
Go ahead and give me 6 total evasion rolls, please.
Okay, that is. Where's evasion? Is it body? No.
Fighting.
Fighting? Okay, so fighting. How many evasions?
6 total.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those are not very good.
1,
Those are okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm pretty sure that the only ones that hit are after. Nope, it's just 2. It's going to be the crit, and it's going to be the last one. So, or the second to last one. So it's going to be the crit's the hit that matters. I don't think the other one gets through your armor. Roll me 2d6, Shodi. Dismembered arm. I will laugh forever. I will laugh. The game,
Broken arm.
literally the end of the game is just going to be me laughing if the arm comes off. I'm just going to never stop laughing in Chodi's face. Like I will when I go to his house and hang out with him in person. I'm just going to be like, he lost an arm, you stupid bitch. Sorry. It's a broken leg. So shoots, you can feel yourself kind of get kneecapped. You can feel your femur kind of break. Moving forward, you have a -4 penalty to your movement until the broken leg is fixed.
Jesus. Okay.
And then the 9 damage will not get through your armor jack. The 20 damage will basically equate to what's your body armor right now?
12.
So then you're only going to take 8 real damage. Alright. Squint's done. Scav, Edge Runners are done. Sniper is asleep. Scav, the one that's remaining. Somebody roll me a d10.
Yeah, it was a 3. He beat me to it.
I'm going to run. I'm going to make my way out of here. There is an exit up on the top surface area. She's going out. Your presumption is that she's going to try and get one of the patrols and bring them back. Alpha bleeds out of his neck stump. Grip, you're up. Give me a death save. Moment of truth. You're not dead. Grip, you're still in kind of berserk mode. There are no valid targets around except for the edge runners here. If you want to go for them, you can run at them, or you can grab the auto shotgun off of the heavy you just ripped apart. Or your own guns.
I'm
If you
running up to here.
You're literally running.
I'm
Squints-
punch him.
Hold on.
Squints is coming to fix you.
Hold on. Pause. I know.
He's now can't walk his fence.
I know the momentum, and you definitely went to the farthest possible spot. That's very interesting that you did that. I just want to track something real quick. Squints, do you say anything to the berserking, bleeding all over the place Grip as he's rushing to the fight?
Oh wait, come back! No!
Right, and I imagine
That's only
Grip,
5.
as he moves that way, goes, "I don't like it." Hard indoors, go punch some more guys.
Okay.
No, wait, no.
Okay, I love it. Go ahead, give me the 2 attacks.
17 and a 20. Oh, sorry, 19 and a 22.
Yeah.
No, sorry. I have a -4 now, so that should be a
Why do you have a -4?
21 and a 24.
Why do you have a -4?
Because I'm
Because
mortally
he's so
wounded
wounded.
instead of seriously wounded.
Do you ignore that penalty?
I know.
Yeah,
That's what
he
I'm
was.
saying, but it rolls
he was
with the
countering
number
it.
there, so I'm saying I
Oh.
actually got a 21 and a 24
Got it.
instead of a 17.
I'm
and a
on
20.
board. Roll 20 sucks, I remember. So that person does not block
Yeah,
either of
didn't
them.
matter.
They also got hit by the initial rocket. They're dead. the person you punch. It takes 2 strikes to get them, but yeah, they're done. Okay, Kincaid. If you're gonna help Grip, you got to get to him quick.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Because we're on turn what? That was turn 11, so we're on turn
I will attempt first aid.
10 remaining. Okay.
No,
So
9
Oh,
remaining.
I'm not good at it.
stabilize. Hold on a second here.
I think, right?
DV for a mortally wounded character is DV 15, so you need a 16 on the dice or better. Spend luck if you want to.
Spending 3 luck.
I'll throw one in too.
4 total. You want to throw one in, Zach F?
You know
Yeah,
what,
I
Jody,
guess so.
save yours.
Okay.
You're up next if I fail.
5 total.
Okay, I should save mine. You said.
Oh yeah, you should save yours.
Okay, 7. 7 is not going to work.
There's no like you failed by more than 4. You
Also, it fails by more than 4. It causes an additional base death save penalty, which means that at current, your base death save penalty is it's being mitigated by the Berserk implant. But when it comes to you rolling off grid, it is going to basically retroactively apply those penalties, which means it doesn't count
Hey,
for the
John,
turn.
when I have an opportunity to help and I'm not good at helping, don't tell me to get there quick.
5 is the base death save penalty we're currently at. That would have increased it by 1, so you're at a 6. So when you go off implant mode and start tacking on additional base death save penalties, it's already going to be at a penalty of 6. Okay, great. Kincaid done. Leo up.
All right, I want to jack into the dude closest.
Okay.
Anything special?
It's the
do I
same
need to
thing,
roll
yeah.
a thing again?
It's a duplicator. You're good.
Okay, and I want to jack into the one behind him.
Same thing. DV's same. That is going to be a failure. 12 is a DV to get in.
I said it was DV10.
Oh, you're right. These guys are just 10. Sorry. They're not cool characters. The boss modes ones are 13. Great. You're in.
Okay, and now I want to system reset the one closest.
Yep. DV 12.
Well,
plus
actually,
1, 13.
my
wife is messaging.
I'm gonna move up and then do all this, so I should get the +1. I will use a point of luck as well. Yep. And then I'll system reset the other one as well. And I'll use 1 point of luck. All right,
Oh,
it'll be
man.
out.
Okay, so every time we spend
They're
luck, we
unconscious.
get a crit one way or another.
Both of them, right?
Yeah, both of them.
Fight's technically over. It goes to them. They don't do anything. Squints, what do? You have a -4 penalty to your movement.
I'm going to try to run and fall down and run my 3 that I have.
And then
Like,
you're-
I'm trying to help my friend.
You can double your movement. You can run. You could get to him, but you will not
Oh,
be
okay.
able
Well,
to help
then,
him.
no, I
this turn.
can't because I can only go 6.
No,
then
you could have gone diagonal, you dork.
I can't go around this thing. This thing's raised.
No, it's fine. You could have gone over.
Oh,
top
I
of it.
assumed those were just like.
Yeah, it's not a
pieces of wood.
huge. It's not
Oh.
a huge jump. It's like a half
Okay.
of.
Well, then I'm going to limp up to him.
Just because you got your leg
And-
broken doesn't mean you can't use stairs.
And well,
So on Grip's turn, he runs 8 in the opposite. No, I'm just kidding.
No,
He
Squints!
grapple hands to the
This is the
ceiling.
guy that ran away.
Okay.
I gotta go get the guy.
So this is
Grapple hand.
this is Moment of Truth. There's going to be 8 turns remaining after this. Grip, it's your up. Go ahead and give me a death saving throw. 10, you're dead. You're good.
I'm good.
You kind of like start breathing. You have 8 turns remaining. Honestly, you kind of look over at Squints, kind of like in this like angry dog mode, but you're like kind of like cowling. You're kind of backing down from it. You're kind of trying to untensify yourself. Kincaid, you look at your hands covered with blood as you try to help him, and you just kind of back away and look at Squints. Okay, I'll try to help. If you want to try to help,
I'll just hold him down.
if you try to help, make a first aid roll. If it's a DV10, if you succeed,
I'm not gonna help.
no,
I'm
no,
not
no,
gonna
no.
help.
There's
It's
no
funny.
potential for you hurting this. It's a +1 to Squints' roll. Just try for it, please, please, please. First aid, DV10, nailed it. +1 to your roll, Squints, when you make it. Leo, obviously you're not a doctor. You're not helping. Squints, you're up.
And I'll throw my last point of luck to them.
1 point of luck on this first aid roll. Anybody else dropping luck?
I'm going to use 2 points of luck.
You can have another one of mine.
Okay. Total of 4 bonus. Kincaid, did you say throw one in?
I am out of luck.
Got it.
I spent it all and rolled a 2.
So 14 plus 4, you said?
Is 18, and that is going to be a success because the DV is 15 to stabilize. Okay. You kind of like look at Squints and kind of, tell him to just cool down. As you do so, Grip, your eyes kind of like start watering. There's this moment where you're kind of like not sure like what's going on, and the world around you kind of swirls, and you feel this like it's almost a moment of respite, right? Like it feels like despite the berserker like pumping adrenaline through your veins and kind of making you jacked for a fight, there's this kind of like satisfaction at the end of the fight that would normally come to you that's kind of elevated by the fact that you're slipping into unconsciousness. It's very strange, the things that the human mind does in these kind of tense moments. And you get this feeling like you're being left, like someone's leaving you. In your mind, like what's the face of the person that you feel like would come into your mind when you're kind of feeling like you're being left alone and basically left to hurt?
Like I'm being left to hurt.
Like someone's leaving you and not caring about you at all. Like there's this feeling of being kind of left isolated and alone, but like in a vitriol.
Grip's never known his parents, so it's the fake image of his parents that he created as a kid.
Gotcha. Like walking away, leaving you like in those old back alleyways, when you were young, alone in abandoned offices in Texas. And the vibe in your mind, too, is like it kind of plays through all of the rejections that you've had in your life. All of the times that you've been kind of told that you weren't good enough, or that your love didn't matter, or that they didn't love you enough. But strangely, like once those voices quiet down in your head, there's a solace there. And on the outside of that, like beaten the shit out of. Shotgun rounds, like slugs punched holes in him. And Squints, it's like the first few seconds of kind of getting this set up is like just stopping the bleeding. And you're able to pull that off well enough by just taking like fabric from the people lying dead next to you and the like, and just like absolutely just tearing it apart, cutting it with like a torch or like, shears, and very quickly like binding it to him. And basically in the minute after the fight, you're able to basically tie him up. Like he looks like a man turned into like bandage, right? All around the chest area. But once you've got him stabilized, you look over at Kincaid, who you know is the only person who could pick up Grip, and by the sounds of it, the patrols from outside are basically being cordoned in. You know that a firefight here in this state is going to be a bad one. Leo, since you're the one that's not really focused on the helping Grip situation, make a perception roll for me.
Okay, but I did have something that was going to be going on during all of that.
Explain.
I was going to be sprinting up the stairs to actually kill the heavy gunner before he wakes up soon, because that will be happening soon.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's a gunshot as you guys are basically fixing, because there's a minute there. You rush up, boom, pop his head off. And then as you're coming down the stairs and you found a location to escape because of that perception roll, you blow the sniper's head off as well. And if you'd like, you can grab his Nekomata rifle for just another badass rifle on the crew. You find
I'll pick it up.
You find an exit. There's a back area that looks like it goes to a tunnel access. And the tunnel access looks like it goes out of the building, the hotel, through the hill that it's seated on, and moves towards the wall that would exit out of Dogtown. If your plan is to leave Dogtown in this moment with Grip, that will happen. Anything that you do not have on your character now that has been left in Dogtown will remain. I don't think you guys dropped off anything or left it. But is there anything in the battle here, the combat zone, that you'd like to grab? Obviously, Leo, you pick up the Nekomata just to have it.
Yeah, I want to check what we thought was Alpha. as quickly as I can.
Yeah, you have about a minute when you're running around popping people's heads off and looking for an escape. So absolutely fine. When you get to Alpha, Alpha has a cyber deck inside of his like tracksuit jacket, and it looks like it is active, and it looks like it is keyed to something, and it looks like there's another pocket in the other side that's just filled with like almost like candy in a jar, G chips.
Can I just grab the cyber deck? I
Yeah.
guess. Is there any way for me to see like what it's keyed to?
Yeah, so it's keyed to a device. The device is definitely not something that you've seen before. It's probably about the size of an apple, and it has moving parts on its exterior that make it look like it's like a pulsing metallic, like organ. It almost looks like a heart going through the motions, but with these kind of robotic kind of posturings to it. It very much feels alive, the thing that it's connected to.
I just want to grab the deck, that heart, and a G. Oh, we have G chips. We don't need any extras.
Yeah, they kind of like they can be separated, but they are connected by tether. But you can also link them together and kind of have the cyber deck connected to the device. But you do so like it doesn't matter either way. They're connected unless you rip the cords
Yeah, I'll
apart.
just grab them.
And when you do so and kind of make your way out, you're able to get out with the cyber deck and the grip. Anybody else have anything that they wanted to grab? Auto shotgun, HMG, any big weapons that were on site.
I don't do big weapons.
It's a grab bag, just in case. Grip obviously is unconscious, so if you want to grab something for Grip, you're muted.
I'll grab a
Zach. Sorry, buddy.
Super. I have an Ajax and one of the auto shotguns from before.
Got it.
Otherwise, I gotta.
Okay. You guys cut
carry
out?
Gorilla.
Yeah. You guys cut out and exit Dogtown over the hill. Once you make it to the
Do we
other.
need? Do we need anything to prove to Rogue?
You got that heart thing. That sounds like a good start.
Well, I mean, I don't know if there was a way for us to prove that we took out.
It was mentioned that you
Actually,
needed some
I
sort
could
of.
take photos of the guys.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah,
I've got the eyes.
you kind of pop eyes on it. You grab the cyber deck. It was on him. It seemed important. And then you got the pictures of him dead, and with it, the cyber deck on him. So there's kind of clarifying. When you pop out and get outside, you're basically out in the middle of the desert, based on where you're jumping out. Who do you call?
Ghostbusters.
Grip's car.
Yeah. So Grip is able to call it when he's conscious, but Leo's able to call it because he
I
can
can
kind of
do it. Yeah.
hack the agent
Yeah.
and get it to go. The car comes out. It only carries 2 people, unless you put 2 people in the trunk. And the only 2 people I can think that would fit in that trunk would be Leo and Squins together.
I've done it before.
Okay, so Leo and Squins hop in the trunk with all of the gear that you guys grabbed. Grip is set in the passenger seat, like unconscious, and Kincaid gets into the car.
Got like shotgun strewn across him.
Yeah, so I need you to make a drive roll. It's the last roll of the night.
Oh, this should go great.
1.
Shut up.
Yeah, so you kind of bang up a bit of the kind of underside of the vehicle because, like I said, you're out in the desert. You're driving kind of raw, and it kind of gets a little bit beat up. You're like, whatever, it's fine. I'll just have fucking Squints fix it. He'll never even know by the time he gets up.
Squints could feel the damage in the car.
He's stabilized. You go out into Night City. You take him to a Ripper dock. That is, if you contact Rogue, she would basically suggest someone, and we'll deal with the details on that before the next time we play again. And at this point, it'll basically be you going to ground and assessing the next step. Now, what I'm going to tell you as a narrative beat, mechanically or temporally rather, there will be a delay in between what happens here and what happens next. And we're looking at a span of about a week and a half. If you wish to engage in therapeutic activities, this is the time for that. Downtime activities, absolutely open-ended. You have about a week and a half to fix stuff up. get stuff situated. We'll deal with that in post on the outside. And I want to say too, for those who are watching, next Sunday we will be off. But the Sunday after that, we will be switching the game we are playing. We will be picking up 2 sessions of Alien RPG, and then we will be off the week after that. So it'll be a couple of weeks in real life before we get to get back to Night City here and run the block. Just keep an eye on that. A lot of us made jokes about Foundry during this game. That is because we will be switching to Foundry, as it is much better for what we've been doing here and in Dark Skies. And those of you who were with us all week, watching the whole mess of what's happened here, thank you. I really appreciate it. And I look forward to what we move into next in this brave step into a new VTT. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.